Right, good afternoon everybody. We are live. I think we are live. Welcome to a Bitoku 3-player playthrough. Arthur's joining us.
Hello.
Robert's joining us.
Hiya.
Let us know if you can hear us. You can only see me. And yeah, now, we're all in the same position. We have all read the rules. We have all watched Nithranya's video. And none of us have played before. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing... We'll be talking through things as we play, but this is a learning game for all of us as well. This isn't a sponsored playthrough video. If you do want to learn how to play the game on a video, you're obviously welcome to watch this video. But if you wanted a short, concise video, I would definitely recommend Nithranya's Game in a Nutshell video. That's how I helped. That video helped me learn how to play. I read the rulebook yesterday, watched that video this morning. But big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. Effectively, I've taken today off work. And I'm only able to do that with the support of the Patreon campaign. So yeah, big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. If you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Right then, what are we doing? Theme-wise, this is all to do with Japanese folklore, which I'm not very knowledgeable about. But essentially, there's this primordial forest, and there is the Great Spirit who is up there, who I believe is retiring, and we are all competing to who we're gonna basically take over. So the game is going to be played over 4 rounds, which is tracked by this very, very large piece here. Each round is divided into 4 phases, which is the seasons. So we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. In spring, we basically get a bit of income and we set the board up. In summer, that's the bulk of the game. In summer, we're going to be taking actions, and that'll take the most of the game, I think. Autumn, we change the turn order. That's it. That's all that happens in autumn. And then in winter, we do a little bit of tidying up, I think.
Correct. And
setting up for the next round. And we do that 4 times, and then there is final scoring. We're actually going to go through final scoring now, and this is more for our benefit, because, as I say, none of us have played it before. So although we've read the rules and we sort of know how to play, just want a refresher on how we're going to get points at the end of the game. So let's go through the end of game scoring. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 categories for scoring at the end of the game. First of all, reap the fruits. So during the game, we are going to be collecting 3 different types of crystals. Purple crystals will give you income at the start of each round. But at the end of the game, we reap the fruits from our dream crystals, which are the purple ones, once more. I guess because some of them might give us points or something like that. Then, first among many. Basically, we have a turn order track up here. We'll randomly determine who is the first player, but if you are in that spot, at the end of the game, it's 3 points. So if we just show you this part of the board here, you'll notice there's a little fish symbol in purple with a 3 next to it. A fish symbol in purple is end of game points. So if you see a fish symbol with purple, it's end of game points. If you see a fish symbol in yellow, it means during the game points. So they are points that you will get during the game. The purple fish is end of the game. So yeah, if you're first place at the end of the game, you'll get 3 points. Then the Bitoku bow before you. One of the things we're going to be doing in this game we're going to be collecting Bitoku cards. Now the rulebook says that you're supposed to lay these out to the bottom right of your player board, but in order to get everything on camera, we're going to lay them out before. Basically, we're going to be laying out a path of Bitoku cards. Each Bitoku card you'll see here has a different symbol on it. And it's the number of different types you've collected. No matter how far you've travelled along that path, just simply for collecting different types of cards. Treasures of the Lake. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to be doing in the game is we are going to be moving our Kodama counters. Each of these spaces has 1 for each player. We're going to be moving them up these little tracks. There's 5 tracks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if you can see that one. Oh, yeah, hang on. There you go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a 5th one there, okay? All of these tracks work in the same way, is that we're going to be moving our little counters up, and at the end of the game, these were randomly placed in the 5 areas. Whoever is the furthest ahead will get that amount of points, 2nd place will get that amount of points, 3rd place that amount of points. One of my followers did say that graphically, when they played this, they thought, oh, I've got to get to there to get the 5 points. I can see why, but that's not. So that one... is not if you're in this position, it is whoever is the furthest ahead, which could be there. Okay, that could be the furthest ahead. There is a special rule about each of these tracks in that the last space can only be occupied by 1 player, but the rest of them can be occupied by multiple people, and I think they share the points.
They do, yeah.
If tied. Right.
Yeah.
So each of those will be end of game points. The Iwakura rocks resonate. Okay, so we all start with one of these rocks on our player board, and we can collect more during the game. These rocks have a scoring condition on them. Mine is for Mitama spirits that I've saved that are either green or purple. Robert, yours is for a particular type of card.
Fox cards.
And Arthur, yours is for a particular type of card as well. But you will only score those points if you have pilgrims around it. So for each pilgrim connected to that rock, it will score 1 point for each of the things on that condition. So your first rock could potentially have 3 pilgrims around it. Okay, so you're going to be scoring for that as well. Guardians pay homage. Basically, you add up at the end of the game the values on your dice, add the number of resources that you've got, divide by 4, and that's how many points you get. So points for leftover stuff, but the values of your dice count.
And the resources as well.
And the resources,
go
yes.
into that.
Yeah. Visions. So we've each been dealt a vision card at the start of the game at random. We can collect more visions during the game. It's an end of game objective. If you've achieved all of this, or if I've achieved all of this, I'm going to get 4 points at the end of the game. If I don't achieve this grey fish is negative points. So if I don't achieve this, I will lose 1 point at the end of the game. Now the important thing to know about visions is, and I'm just going to borrow yours, if I had both of those, both of them require me to have a Dragonfly and Mitama combo, but I can't use the same one for both. So whichever things you allocate to a card cannot be used for another card. And finally, Fate Accomplished. You add up the number of endgame victory points shown on their player boards. So on your player board, anything which is a purple fish, which is for each of these pilgrims that you've unlocked on these spaces, and for your buildings built, that's points at the end of the game as well. Right. Is there a scratch on the image? There is this. So where is the scratch? I'm not sure where the scratch is. But I've got the overhead camera, so should I need to show a card, I have something on my green screen. Whereabouts is it? Tell me where it is. It's a small mark. I'm not seeing it. I'm turning the camera on and off, and I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Tell me where it is. But anyway, that's that. I've got this extra camera set up if we need to use that. Bottom left. Bottom left. I can't see anything. No, I can't see anything. People are saying just over the bottom of my player board. Yeah. No, I'm not seeing anything. But anyway, we'll leave it on. Near your picture. Yeah. No, I can't see anything on there. Oh, there. No, that's not a scratch. I know. I can tell you what that is. I'll fix it. Hang on. It is the camera. So I just need to... That's why I wasn't noticing it. Let me just fix that a second. I just need to crop that image a tiny little bit. There you go. That was the overhead camera just getting in the way. Okay, right. So what else do we need to do to start the game? We need to shuffle our deck of 5 cards. Draw 4 of them, I believe.
Yep.
And then out of those 4, choose 3 to keep. Haven't got a clue. Yeah. I don't know. Oh dear. Sorry for the loud coughing. Right. I'm going to take that. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to get rid of that one. So discard pile is just face up somewhere. There we go. And we have our hand of cards. Right. Turn order. Is it just randomly determined at the start of the game?
I presume so.
I don't remember seeing anything. But 5. 3 player counters. Mix the tokens of all players and place them at random. So if somebody wouldn't mind doing the turn order at random.
Robert's doing that.
Okay, first player.
Green.
Robert.
Thank you. Clockwise.
No, it'll be whatever next comes
It's
out.
whatever order they come out. Yeah.
Presumably.
Yellow.
Yeah, because you can change turn order by placing dice
So Paul
in
has the
this
advantage
area.
of going last.
Yay!
Green.
I'm going last.
Yellow. Purple.
Right. Okay, so as I say, we've done pretty much the setup. Yeah, that's all done at randomly. We've got it set up. It's a 3-player game, and let's jump in. So the first thing we do is Spring. So in Spring, each player draws cards from their yokai deck until they have 4 cards in hand, which we've done. And then out of the cards that you've got, you discard cards so that you've got 3 in total. And then you reap the fruits. So at this point, if any of us had any of the purple crystals, those crystals would give us resources at this time. That's it. That's Spring done. So Robert, would you mind moving the counter on to Summer? There you go. That was pretty quick. So now what happens is we're going to take it in turns. In player order that's shown on here, we're each going to take it in turns. There are 4 things that you can do on your turn. One of the things is pass. You don't want to do that at the start because you've got things that you need to do. So one of the things you can do is you can play a card to your player board, which will do the things printed on the card and it will unlock a dice. Or you could send one of your dice, as long as it's unlocked, to one of the forest spaces below the river, or you can send it here. And the third thing you can do is, if you are on this side of the river, you can cross the river and do the action on the other side of the river. Now, at the moment, we all start with 3 dice that are all locked, so we can't choose that action. But there is an anytime ability. If you are absolutely desperate to do something before somebody else, you can basically burn one of your pilgrims. I'm sure you're not burning them. You're removing that pilgrim permanently from the game to unlock one of your dice. Now, that's a free action. What that means is your first action of the game can be to then place a dice on the board if you really needed to do something urgently.
So if we knew what we were doing...
If we knew what we were doing, then that might be it. That might be it. Okay. You're definitely burning them, says Graham. Right, okay. Burn the pilgrims. Can you see what all of these things are? Because there's a lot of small icons. I can put it on that screen if that's any better for you.
There are the crystals available.
Pink ones go here, and what pink ones go on your board here, and what they do is they will give you whatever's printed on them whenever you play a card to that slot.
Yes. That's quite nice.
And the yellow ones will give you what's printed on them whenever you do the thing on the left. So this one, for example, once you've got this, every time you take a rock, you get 2 points.
Yes. So...
But yeah, essentially your first move in the game, if you don't want to burn one of your pilgrims, will be to play a card to one of your 3 slots.
So those 3 pink ones, one gives you an amulet.
This gives you...
a dice adjustment.
Yeah.
Yes.
A +1 amulet.
Yes.
This is 1 Saki, and this is move one of your Kadamas 1 space forward.
Right. So I think I'll play my Nezumi card.
Okay, and you can choose wherever you want to play it to. Okay.
Play it there.
So
which
that
frees
unlocks
up
the
that
dice and allows you to either construct a building or take a crystal.
So to construct a building, what would the costs be?
So the cost of building a building is not printed on the building itself. The cost to build a building is shown on your player board. So the first building you build will cost a wood.
Right.
The second one you build will cost a stone, etc., etc. So if you wanted to build a building, these are the 4 that can be built,
Right.
but it will cost you 1 wood to build any of them.
I think I can afford to build a building.
Now these, I did shuffle these and lay them all out. However, the ones that have come out all look very similar.
Yeah, I'll try and build a building.
Okay.
So it's going to cost me 1 wood.
It's going to cost you 1 wood.
That's the wood.
Yep. Which of those buildings do you want?
So
They're all very similar. Now, buildings have to be placed on the matching space. You can build them
colour,
in any of the inhabited areas, but the space has to match.
So where's the thing which says how much the owner of the building gets as the
Here.
reward?
It's the second thing.
Right.
So
they
the
all
bit in
give
the
you
bottom
1
left,
point.
yeah. So the bit in the bottom left is what the player who uses the building gets, and the owner of the building will get the thing in the bottom right. But that's not when you build it. When you build it, you get what's in the top left.
Yeah. So I'll build that one that gives you an amulet.
This one?
amulet.
Okay.
And so that's a kind of
It's a
greeny.
It's
lighty
a
green.
green. It's a wheat
So
building, so it can either go there,
build
there,
it.
there, can't go there.
Let's build it here.
Okay, so what that does is it moves your Kodama one space, and that arrow means
On this.
on this particular area.
This. Yeah.
Okay, you spent the wood, you pop your building on it, lie it down,
Yes. Yes.
and that is what you get from just playing the card, and you've unlocked the dice.
And I get 3 points.
That's when you remove the card from the game. So one of the things you can do in Winter is you can effectively remove one of your cards from your deck, and if you do, you get what's printed on the bottom of it.
Fine. Yeah.
Right. Done. First action is taken. There you go.
So I can't remember. Does the building replace at this point? Or
No,
is it later?
only in Winter. Nothing replaces except in Winter,
Yeah.
except for these rocks, which never replace.
Okay.
They are the ones for the whole gang.
I just realised. Could I use this when I do the die? Oh, is it when it
Only
goes on?
when you place the die on the
fine,
board.
so I can do that
at
later.
that moment. Yeah. You've got plenty of time to do that.
So I can't quite see that end building. Is that also a green?
It is it's blue. It's a water
So
building.
it's a different colour.
Yeah, and the ability of that is, I think you draw a card from the common yokai card deck. Yes, draw one yokai card from your deck and put it into your hand.
So
From
your own deck.
my deck.
From, I think, the common deck. Oh, no, it says from your deck, yeah.
Okay.
The common deck is the one with the hand symbol on it. That's that one. there is one somewhere. It's probably somewhere else.
All right. So I think I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to play my Nazumi card.
Okay.
This unlocks this one.
That
I believe.
Building or a crystal.
Building or a crystal. So those are the crystals.
These are the crystals. 3 pink ones available, and 1 yellow one. And the cost to take it is printed here. So this is any one resource, any 2 resources.
Ooh, expensive.
Yeah.
And the one on the end is free.
Because they'll all slide down in Winter.
So I have the free one.
Yep. Okay. So you take that, you put it on one of the pink spaces of your board.
These?
No, they're for the purple and the gold ones. The pink ones are these 3 here.
Oh, right.
And yeah, don't put it on the one that you've
just
already played a card on.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll place
That
it
goes
here.
there. So that awakens the pilgrim.
So he flips over.
Flip them over and you pop them here. They're now available.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Right. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Right, my go. Gosh. Well, I was going to do something similar. So, I think I will. But I'm going to play, based on what we've got here. Oh, now that's interesting. Because playing cards is a good thing, isn't it? Because you get to do the ability on the card. There's no penalty for playing a card. I'm just thinking there is an ability here that unlocks a dice. I'm trying to think why I might want to do that when I can unlock a card anyway.
You will play 3 cards this turn, which
You
will
don't have to.
eventually.
Probably do want to.
You have to play 3 cards.
Do you?
And you have to put all of your 3 dice
Ah,
into
right.
forest
You can't
spaces.
pass early then.
That's
I don't
right.
know why you would. So I'm going to put that there. That unlocks that dice. Build a building or take a crystal. Well, one of you has built a building and one of you has taken a crystal. I'm going to take a crystal. And I'm going to spend 1 jade to take this crystal here. And I'm going to put it on that space there. So that awakens that pilgrim. Right, I'm done. Robert, so you could now choose the second action if you wanted. You could send your dice
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere north of the river. Or south of the river, one river.
I'm thinking probably south of the river.
Yeah, it's south, yeah. Thinking about it. I'm looking at the board upside down, which
Yeah.
is confusing.
So you can either send your dice to one of the forest areas or you can send it up here. Because if you send it there, you will go first next round.
Which, as we know, is very important.
So if I went here and got movement, I can't move this guy yet because I haven't started
Correct.
building my track. But
You could move a pilgrim.
I could move one
onto
of these
Yeah,
onto
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh. Yeah, maybe I'll. That's quite nice. I could go there and get resources. get...
There is a lot of decisions. Isn't there?
I'm looking at... Okay. So I think she might be the wild card one.
It is, yes. Yep, exactly right.
So I will move this to here.
Okay. Now
I'll
you're going to
use
leave it as
this
one. You're
at
going
the
to
same
turn it
time
into a 2.
to turn it into a 2.
So you can use your amulets at the moment you're placing the dice to increase the number on the dice. So that is now a 2.
So I've got a dragonfly already. I feel like getting a meat hammer
Yeah.
so it can pair up with this.
So when you've chosen 2, you can do that ability, or you can do that ability. You can do any ability to the left, but that is only if the die that you've placed is of equal or higher value than any dice already there. So because that's the first die there, you will get to do it.
Yeah.
But now if Arthur goes there with a 1, you won't get to do this. Now, in addition to the forest action, you will also get to do 1 building action as long as your dice is equal to or higher than the building, irrespective of whether you did the forest action or not. So for you, you get to do that or that, and you then get to do that.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the meat hammers.
Yeah,
that
so
are
this is
available.
take a dragonfly or take a Mitama spirit. So you can either take one of those or you can take one of those, but there are costs associated with them. Apart from this one is been here so long that if you take it, you actually get a resource.
Right. So for the meat hammers, you have to. All of them require. All of them
require
costs.
payment, but all of them get you an immediate victory point bonus as well. So this one is really cheap. This one is pay 1 jade, get 1 point, whereas this one is pay 2 sake, and also 1 jade and 1 sake, but you get 5 points for taking it.
I haven't got any sake.
Yeah.
So if I went for that,
That's the only
it would
one you
give
can
me
take.
A resource or a thingy.
Yes, so the spirits, you get what's printed on them as you take them. The dragonflies, you don't get what's printed on them until you pair a dragonfly with a Mitama. So yeah, so if you wanted one, that's the only one you could take.
So maybe I'll get the dragonfly. I'll take this one.
Okay,
which
so you
gives
take
me a
that one, you
resource.
get any resource for taking it, and you pop it on your player board. What resource would you like? And again, these don't
Let's
replenish
have a
either.
sake.
There you go, have one of those. And that's it. I think that's your action done. Oh no, you can use the building as well, so you can unlock one of your other dice.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
So that's a good. No, I'll unlock the 3
Yeah.
just
Okay.
in case.
Arthur.
Okay, I am going to play a kappa. And I'm going to play it here.
So that does 2 things.
Unlocks the dice.
It unlocks the dice. It allows you to use the crystal, which is advance one of your Kodama pieces 1 space.
Okay. Which of I mention this? Alright, well I think I'll advance on a track I can reach.
I can move the pieces if you want.
Is that the first space?
Yep, that's the first base. Okay,
So
and
my
then
Kodama has
your
advanced.
ability is 1 movement point.
Yeah. So that lets me put a...
It's either progress along your Bitoku path,
Which
but
is
you haven't got
non-existing
any
yet,
cards.
yeah.
So it is move one of your available pilgrims to start on the temple track. So
Yeah.
your start spaces are either there or there.
Okay, well we'll start there.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he go sleep now, or is he...
No, that's only when they reach one of the illumination spaces or one of the gate spaces.
Okay. Yep.
Done?
Yep. I guess.
Okay. So I could place this 2 if I wanted to. Now the thing is, we're going to be crossing the river, so you don't just want to look at what action you want to do now, but what action you might want to do in future. And I spent my thing, didn't I? I did. But if I do that, I can take that. Right, I'm going to play this card here, Shinukami. That is going to unlock that dice. Because I've played it here, I get a Saki. Okay, and then the ability of the card is to take either a Dragonfly or a Mitama Spirit. I'm going to take this Mitama Spirit here, which costs me the Saki, but I get a point. Yay! Winning.
Oh, we'll all give up now then.
Okay, now, because I now have... Oh, and I get the ability of this. So I'm actually going to take... I'm going to take that, and I'm going to advance on one of the tracks. I'm going to choose this track because it's the one that's worth the most points. Okay, but then, because I now have a pair, and I believe I've got to do it at this moment if I want to do it, and I don't think there's any reason not to do it, I basically join them up. So the Dragonfly has saved the Mitama Spirit, and now I get the bonus of the Dragonfly, which is to buy a crystal at a discount of 2. Now, since the crystals, the biggest one only costs 2, I'll take that one. I'll have that one for free, thank you very much. And I'll put that here. Wakes another pilgrim up. That goes there. Now, it's not clear where these go, so I'm just going to put them here, because I don't think we're going to have that many Bitoku cards. But they still count as being on my player board, I think. And I think that's it. Yeah, Robert.
Well.
And yes, it's a very busy looking board. If we just zoom in a bit, you can see the amount of detail going on the board. But it's one that I think looks more complicated than it is. He says. We'll see.
Yeah.
So you've got choices.
think
You
it's
could
time
send the
to-
3. You're going to send the 3 out.
Send this one out
Okay.
to do some gathering in the forest.
Yep.
So that's quite attractive to get.
Get any one resource.
Well, that one there.
And if it was a 4, you would have got an extra 2 resources.
Right. I could go here, but that's just unlocking a dice, and I'm not too worried about unlocking the dice now. I feel that there.
You could also move this across. So this is the other
True,
action we
yes.
haven't mentioned yet. Is if you've got a dice on this side of the river, you can move them across the river to the other side. Now, if it's a 2, 3, 4, or 5, you reduce the die by 1. If it's a 6, you reduce it by 3. If it was a 1, you cannot cross the river. But when you cross the river, you get to do any of those 3 actions, and then we cover up that action, and it can't then be used that round. So effectively, your dice, you get 2 uses out of them each round.
Except the ones.
Except the ones, yeah.
Well, you might get the used one, but
I'm thinking of going here for a crystal. There's only one crystal.
There is only
left,
one crystal left.
which is every time you take a stone.
Yes.
You
they've gone
build a
quick.
building. So the next building I build will cost a stone.
Will cost you a stone.
Haven't got any stone. So I'll play this guy.
Okay.
That unlocks
That
this
unlocks
one.
that space, and you can have either a
And
wood
I'll have
or a stone.
please.
There you go. Have some stone.
And
Done?
I think that might be it.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Okay.
haven't got any crystals going yet.
okay. I think I can do this. So I'm going to use this 1 pip
Yep.
adjustment to change that to a 4.
Yep.
And I'm going to send the 4
Going where I was going to go.
here.
Yep. So a 4 in that area gets you any 2 resources, and then you can use that building, and there's no reason not to. Gets you another 2 resources as well.
Okay, so I'm getting any 4 resources.
Any 4 resources.
Well, I haven't got any of these, so I'll have 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I haven't got any of these, so I'll have 2 of them. That's 4.
So I was going to go there. Now, there's nothing to stop me going there and doing exactly the same thing. Nothing at all. There is just a competition for these spaces when you move that dice across. But yeah, I'm going to do the same. So I use my 3, I'm going to boost it to a 4. I send it to here, which I'm allowed to do. Now there is a variant rule to say that to make the game a bit harder, you have to place a higher dice to get the bonus, but we're just playing the normal rules. And I get any 4 resources. So I'll take some stone, I'll take some jade, I'll take some more jade, and I'll take some sake. I think. I don't know. Okay. Did that. Good to go. Robert.
I think I'll build a building now, so I can go over here. So a 2 or a 3 would do the job.
2 or a 3 will get you to build a building. Yeah.
Or I go here. That gives me movement, but I get one of those.
Yeah. Now you wouldn't get the reward for that. You'd get that, but you don't get this if you use your own building.
Yeah. And movement is mainly, well, it can be here.
It can be here, or it can be your Bitoku path.
And can it be on these ones as well?
No.
Okay.
No. Movement on these is purely that icon there.
So if I went on here, the rewards things like amulets and points.
Yep. The further you go on this track, the better it gets. But of course, it takes you a long time to get there.
So I'm going to pay 1 stone to build a building. No, first I've got to go there.
You've got to place your dice first.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So you put your dice over here. Yeah, you're going to choose that action to build a building. It's your second building, so it costs you a stone.
Yep.
And which building would you like? Water, or grey thing? Whatever
That's
that
the
is.
rock. You gain a rock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll have the gain a rock one, please.
There we go. Where would you like to put it? You can go
it's
there,
greeny.
there, or there. And it's going to get you 1 Kodama movement in that area.
Let's go here.
So it goes there. So you get 1 Kodama movement there, and you pop your building on it. Okay. Now there was a question that somebody asked: is now that you've built the building, can you now use that?
Not in the same.
Not in the same turn. Yeah, yeah. So you're done.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm going to use this dice.
So it's a 1.
I had somewhere in mind, and it was helping Robert out, wasn't it?
Here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if I go here,
Spend the 1. Go there. So you get to do that, which moves this one.
Okay.
And if you want to, you can use that, which will get you +1 amulet.
Yeah.
It will get Robert 1 point.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Robert's tied with me on points. Okay. So I'm going to play this card here, which unlocks that dice. I get a +1 amulet. And I can take a jade or a sake. I'll take a sake. That's me done. So Robert, you've got 1 card left, 1 dice left, but you can still move these 2 over. You've still got potentially 4
Can move
or
these,
5
move
actions.
across,
Yeah,
yeah.
the dice can cross the river.
I think you're getting this 3 out.
Yeah.
So go here to get more of these guys. Movement doesn't help me much yet. So if I went there, I could get that crystal.
You could.
Not really the crystal that I wanted, though.
These aren't the crystals that you're looking for.
Let's have a look at those. Now I've got a sake. I might be able to get a Mitama spirit.
So with a jade, you could buy this one. With 1 sake and 1 jade, you could buy this one, but you can't buy this one with what you've got.
So
Which is a shame, because that's a wild card.
when do you get those rewards?
Immediately. You get the rewards of the spirit as soon as you take the tile.
Right. So so I'll go. Go on this track
Okay.
to
So you do get to do the forest
get
action.
a Meathammer Spirit, and so I can get a Meathammer Spirit with
At a discount of 1. Yes.
So I pay.
So
Yes, that one's quite nice.
do you want that one?
So the cost is.
It's a Saki, and then either a Jade or a Saki. So
I
you can
see.
pay for it with either a Saki
Right.
or a Jade.
Okay, so I'll pay one jade
Yeah.
for that.
And you unlock a dice, and you get a +1 amulet.
Right. So
Okay.
My
And you've
dice
also
are
made a
unlocked.
pair.
my dice are unlocked already,
Yeah.
but I'll take an amulet.
Take an amulet, and you make a pair.
So
which
whichever
dragon-
one.
Yeah, I think
right.
whichever
so
one you want. Oh, they're both the same.
they're just as good as each other. So so that means I can move forward twice on Kodamas.
I'm just going to borrow. So this is the dragonfly that. Yeah, this is the dragonfly that Robert's got, which is basically he can move his Kodama 2 spaces and -1 off another player.
So yeah, so probably want to go on the ones with a lot of points.
Yep.
So the 6 there, that's quite good. So that is the one that belongs to this.
It belongs to this area.
Right, yeah. So
Oh, because there's buildings here. You just notice you can build buildings here.
let's go for that. So
Okay.
I get two forward.
It can be split. It can be 2 on 1 or.
Okay, 1, 2
on different
on
ones.
that one.
Yep,
And then I can move someone else back 1.
you can.
So is that the track I want to do? Yeah, I think I'll move that.
Okay.
It's quite a good track.
It is. So that's your pairing done.
Yep.
And anything else?
I think that's me done.
Okay, Arthur.
Just to concern we may be doing something wrong. The purple points are end of game
They are,
points.
yes.
Yellow are in during the game.
During the game
points.
points, yes.
So we've played these cards which have yellow points.
Yeah, so
on them.
that yellow points is only in winter if you choose to destroy that card.
Okay.
That's when you'll get those points.
Yep, all right. Okay, so I am going to play a card, I think. Or am I going to go north of the river? Yeah, I'm going to play a card.
Okay.
Inushi, I can't say that word. Which unlocks that dice.
Yep.
And I get to choose
Wood or a stone.
wood or a stone. I'll take a wood. And that's it, I think, isn't it?
Okay. Right, well, I think I'm going to cross the river then. Yeah, so this is an action we've not seen yet, but you can cross a river. So I'm going to use this 4 to cross the river, so it goes down to a 3. And now I can do any of those 3 actions, but whichever one I do
It's blocked out.
is going to get covered over until the end of the round. So that is taking the Bitoku card that's there. That is taking the yokai card that's there. And that is any 2 different of those 4 things, with that one being vision cards. It's vision cards, placing a pilgrim next to a rock, taking a rock, or moving your Kodama once up. I'm not sure, because I kind of want... So you said I'll only be able to play 3 cards. Yeah, so if I take that card, it goes to my hand, but I've already played all of my cards. So I can't play it this turn.
True.
That's a shame, yeah.
But it's part of your deck
Right,
effectively.
it's a good card.
If it's in your hand, so
I do like the card.
you'll be able to use it next round, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, early game, I probably want to get another vision card to give me some direction. So I'm going to choose this option, and I'm going to choose 2 different things. I'm going to choose to take a vision card, and I'm also going to choose to place a pilgrim next to a rock. Okay, so the vision cards, you always take 2. Look at them. Choose which one you want. Okay, I'll have that one. We're not going to have room for these, are we? And then that one goes to the bottom. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is... Oh, now that changes my entire plan. Because I've now got 3 things which I need to do movement up on that track. So I need to be doing lots of movement points. And I don't quite know how I do that movement.
This is a good place.
That's
to
a
get
good place to do movement. Yep.
There may be other ways to get movement.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. So I think I might take a rock as the second action. So I take any one of the rocks that's on display. Is the one that gives me points for things that I've already done? No, because it's too early in the game for that. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take this one. And the rocks you always put on the leftmost available space of the board. And yeah, that's me done. No, that's a good idea, covering
So
that.
my buildings,
Because that's already been
done
done.
with, isn't it?
Yeah.
My buildings, I've got a greenish building.
Olive
and
whatever that
and
is.
a light brown.
Yeah.
So that thing there, I think that matches
Both.
what I've done.
Yes.
So
That's a good rock for
if
you.
I could get some things down,
Yep.
that might work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. So all of your dice have been placed. So your options are now play a card or move across the river.
Yeah.
And moving across the river is optional because if you do it, the dice goes down by one, but what's on the other side is pretty good.
Yeah. So.
And yeah, Spot is saying when in winter when you burn cards, these cards are all worth more points. So even if you're taking the card to burn it, then it can be worthwhile.
Yes.
But I'm just going to remind myself of the burning a card in winter. Yeah, so in winter, you may remove one of the 3 yokai cards from your player board and score the points. So if you've got any cards in hand, you can't burn them. In winter, it is burning one of the 3 cards on your player board. So you have to have played it to burn it.
What does that say at the bottom of there?
Oh gosh. So that
Question
is
mark.
when you burn that card, for each that plus that, you get
Point up to maximum
up to
12.
a maximum of 12. But what that is, I don't know. This is where the handy dandy reference comes in. If it's in there, it is. Add together the current value of 2 of your dice and receive that many victory points, maximum of 12. But
I see.
that's when you burn the card.
Right. So if you had a 6 and a 6, that would be good.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get this. So which one do I want to move across? I think I'll move the 2 across.
So it becomes a 1,
Yeah, I'll move the 2 across.
and you're choosing to take
And I
that
want this
yokai
thing.
card, which is that option,
Yes.
and you take that card and it goes in your hand.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Joel, for mentioning the Patreon. Appreciate it. Right. The actions in this game aren't actually too long, are they?
No.
They're not quite micro actions,
no.
but they're
There's a stupendously large number of them.
there's a lot of them.
There's a danger of my brain
Not
exploding.
quite as many as Feast for Odin.
I'm not so sure about that. Really not so sure about that. Right, is it my go? I guess it is.
It is.
Sort of my options. Options are to cross a river or play a dice.
Or play a dice, yeah.
No, I thought I spied away somewhere I could get a building, which was there. Yeah.
That's the buildings location.
Just before we move on, does the fact you're on this side of the river prevent me crossing?
No.
No. Okay. Fine. It's just I've got one less option available when I do.
Yeah.
When I do cross. Yeah, I think I'm going to deploy this to create build a building.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll
There's
do
a 2, so it
here.
can go there. And you will get to build a building, and you'll get to take a rock,
And given a rule.
and
All right,
will
so-
get a point.
Right. So I'll build a building.
Yep. So your first building costs a wood.
Okay.
Which one would you like?
So that one gives me movement, doesn't it?
Yep.
And what am I moving?
That one is draw a card from the top of your deck.
Whenever
Whenever anybody uses
I
it.
haven't really seen much purpose of drawing a card from the top of your deck.
Well, the person who activates the building
Yes.
draws a card, and the owner of the building
Will get a
gets
point.
Yeah. I'll take the movement point one, I think.
Okay, so it can go there, 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 or there.
It might become important. I'm going to go here,
Okay. You pop your building marker on it, and you move
which is
the bottom left piece on your board.
Right. Do I get that reward? No.
End of
Oh,
the game,
that was the cost. That was the cost. That was
Yeah.
the cost.
And you pop it over the top left so that we.
We'll put it down.
Yep. Awesome. So that was that because
Yeah.
your value was equal
Yeah.
to or higher than that.
Yeah.
You also get to do this.
So you take one rock.
Take one of these
from
rocks.
The row of rocks.
Right. Have we got a rock with a mouse on it?
No.
What's that one on the end?
These two are for. In fact, let's just group these together. So these three are all for Mitamas. That one is for buildings, and those two are for yokai cards.
Okay, I'll take the yokai. One of the yokai. They're both the same, are they? No.
No, purple dragon thing or green. Looks like a bird
I do
with.
have a purple dragon thing.
I think we've got one of each to start
Yeah,
with.
probably.
It's whatever other ones you're going to collect.
Yeah. All right. I'll take the purple dragon one.
There you go, and that goes on the leftmost
There.
empty rock space of your board. Yes.
Okay.
All done.
I think so.
Robert gets the point.
True.
2 points. He's winning.
My strategy is working.
Right. So, I'm going to place the 2 here. That only gets me 1 movement point now. I'm going to boost it to a 3 using that. So that gets me 2 movement points. I'm going to use the first movement point to start on this journey here, and then the second movement point to end that journey and reach enlightenment, which gets me 2 immediate points, and it gets me a +1 amulet. Okay, so that's my 2 movement points for that. I'm also going to use this building, which gets Robert a point, and I get another +1 amulet. Done. I like this. This is good.
I feel it's time for me to get one of those stones. So I've got.
Well, considering they don't
got a
refill for the whole
white-coloured
game.
Mitama. Yeah, they're going fast. So that it gives you possible points as long as you get your pilgrims to
As long as you get your pilgrims around
possible
the rock.
points, that gets you possible points for white Mitamas.
Yes.
Or the
Or the wild ones. Yeah.
And I've got one of them already. Or I could go for that building one.
Yeah, that's currently the better one for you, only because you've got 2 of those buildings out.
Yeah. So
And your pilgrims, it has to be said, although your rocks have to be placed from left to right, when you put a pilgrim on this track, they can go
they
anywhere.
don't have to follow that.
They can go anywhere you want to go.
Yeah. So
I'm just going to show people watching what my
thinking
2...
of playing this card.
these are my 2 end game cards that I've picked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Gonna cross the river here.
So the 2 becomes a 1. Which of those 3 options do you want to do? Do you want the Bitoku card?
That one.
You're going to get that one. So
Because I
2
wanna-
different ones of
I
those.
want to get a rock
Mhm.
and do something else. So
You want the
I'll have
building
that
rock?
one, yeah.
There you go.
That goes
So you can
there.
either place a pilgrim around a rock, you can advance one of your Kadamas, or you can get a new vision card.
Yeah, I'll go for a vision card.
So you draw 2, keep
the
1,
vision.
put the other one on the bottom of the deck.
Give me that vision.
But Arthur can be going on with his turn. Okay.
And across the river. Comes a 3. Right, so I've got 2 options available. Take the card or take the other card.
Yeah.
So this is the Bitoku.
That's the
track, isn't
Bitoku,
it?
so that will start a path.
Yeah.
You'll
So-
get points at the end of the game for each different symbol you've got, and you'll get what's printed on it when your Bitoku reaches that space.
All right, so I'm going to take the Bitoku card
Yep.
because no one else has done that. Might be important, who can tell? And we're going to track these here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right, I'll keep that one. And burn
On
that
the
one.
deck. Okay. My go. I can't play a card. I could advance across the river. Oh, I could advance across the river. And that's kind of a card that I want.
Oh, yes.
Go on.
Oh, I've got this. I forgot.
You got that? Yeah,
I
you
got
took
that.
it.
I really wanted that.
Yeah. I'm going to advance across the river with this 3. So it becomes a 2. It's interesting because that now frees up another space on this side of the river.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
I'm going to choose to take this card. So that goes into my hand, of which I currently don't have any cards in hand. Right, that's my go done. Choices
I
are
can
running
play
out.
one of these.
You've still got a card to play, haven't you? Yeah.
Let's see if you
And
do.
I can move this across the river
Or you could cross the river with that.
because I unlocked dice with other things.
You did, yeah.
I didn't know. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but it just happened. So I could do this.
Have I mentioned the rarity on the Bitoku cards? I haven't. I didn't think it was that important, but I will mention it. Is on the Bitoku cards, there's a little number there in a star. That indicates how many of those there are in the deck.
Right.
So this is a lot rarer than this one, for example.
This one's got
Right, for
5.
collecting your different symbols.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hadn't got that far ahead.
No. But it is useful that that information is on the card.
So, play this one.
Okay.
That gets me one movement.
One movement point. That's it.
Send one of these guys.
Yeah. Now the white
the path.
spaces, they can be occupied by multiple people, but any of the end spaces cannot.
Yeah. So,
Whichever path you want to start on.
this track. No, I'll start on this track where you are.
Yeah.
It's a race.
Keep Arthur company.
Is that me done then? Oh,
Yeah, you played that. You got a movement point.
yeah.
That's it.
All right, well, I'm definitely running out of options. I can send a dice across a river, so I guess I'll do that.
But you can't send that one across the river.
So it has to be this one, which
it's
drops
that
to a 1. And then I have to choose one of those 2. That will give me a card in hand. There might be an element of forward planning in this. So if I lose a card at the end of this round,
Yep. So you can only do that. You can
Twice.
only burn a card in winter if
it's been played.
it's been played, and there is another requirement. If you have a total of at least 5 cards,
Including the one you're about to burn.
deck, player board, hand, discard pile. Yes, including the one you're about to burn.
So it's kind of important to have.
You
the
cannot go
occasion-
to below 4 cards in your owned.
So it's kind of stopping you from getting yourself wedged.
Do we know what that icon is?
That is that.
A vision.
Yes, it's draw 2, choose 1.
Okay. All right, I will take the yokai. I think I call yokai
Yeah,
card.
the yokai card.
Comes into hand, I believe.
It does. Okay. I'm going to send this dice to here. That gets me a +2 amulet.
Oh right, that's not
And-
crossing. That's not crossing the river.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm also going to use the building, because I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Arthur gets a point,
Hooray.
and I get 1 movement point. So I'm going to send another pilgrim out on another journey. And we're going to stay on this side, because we don't want that side, because you two are on that side. You don't share your sandwiches with me, so... Okay.
This is the bit that reminds me of Tokaido
Yep.
in quite a nice
Walking
way.
around the path.
I quite like that game.
Yeah.
Um,
Right, Robert, you've got
So-
one option,
yeah. Move this across the river.
or pass.
If I
Sorry,
do
2
that,
options. Pass is the other option.
If I do that, then I get some stuff. So
Shouldn't there be something blocked out here?
There should.
yeah. Yeah, I mean you can't do that action because there isn't a card.
There
there
isn't a
anymore.
card there yet.
True.
So
Yeah, it's actually fairly obvious
Yeah,
which action
it's
has been
almost
taken.
Possibly a redundant token.
Yeah.
Well,
Quite like to
you need to
put-
mark. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You can work it
If
out.
both
okay.
cards are there, that one was taken. Yeah.
one of those.
Obviously, that's a Kickstarter extra.
It's more important when you're playing 4 players because these will be.
Oh, of course, yes.
Turned
yes.
over to
yeah,
that
yeah,
side.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, I go here.
Swimming across the
Lose
river.
2 on my lose 1 on my dice.
Yep.
And I would like to put a dude next to a rock. So does it have to be? It has to be one
So
of
you're
these?
choosing this option.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of your available pilgrims next to a rock,
Yeah.
and then they go to sleep.
So I like to go there.
So that
I need
costs
to
you
spend a resource.
any one resource.
Yeah. So let's put this one here.
There's your resource
Spend a resource.
spent.
And what else would I like to do?
You can have another rock. You can have a vision card, or you can have a Kadama. Any Kadama movement. It goes there.
I'll move a Kodama.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now you're done, aren't you? So
think
you'll
I
be
am.
passing from next
Yeah.
turn onwards.
Right, well, I don't think I've got any
I'm
actions.
also done.
I don't think I've got any viable actions. I can't use that dice, reuse that dice in any way, can I?
No.
No, okay, so I guess I'm done.
I pass. Robert passes. We're done. Right, that is the end of summer for year 1. So now we move to autumn, which is basically turn order. Yeah, so the new turn order is decided. The player whose dice are higher in the home, right, so I become first. And presumably everybody just shuffles down.
Correct.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, now we do winter. So Guardians return home. Take your dice back from the board, but keep their current value. Doesn't really matter where you put them.
Oh, not purple.
Arthur's,
If you've got
Arthur's stealing my
crystals-
dice.
Stolen
If you've
your
got
own.
crystals, then it can have an effect, but I'm not sure. I haven't got any
Oh, I
crystals,
see what you
so
mean.
it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, good point. Okay, the Spirit's Virtue. So, if you have a total of at least 5 yokai cards, you may choose to permanently remove from the game one of the yokai cards played on your player board this round to earn victory points. I am going to remove that one, but interestingly enough, they actually go here, but we don't have much space, so I think just tuck them in, because they still count for those things. So I'm going to do that, which gets 3 points,
I'm going to remove my kappa.
which is 3 points. Arthur?
I'm removing my Nezumi.
For 3 points. Okay, so we've all done that. The yokai say farewell. Take all of the remaining yokai cards on your player board, put them in your discard pile. Okay, then the Great Spirit takes a step. Advance the Great Spirit counter 1 space forward on the round track. And then Snow in the Forest. We prepare the next game round. Right, now, what does that mean exactly? Remove all Bitoku and yokai cards from the game board and discard them. So all of these cards, just move them off somewhere. We don't need those. Return the Hikaru tiles from the hills to the common supply. I guess that's these.
That's those, yeah.
Okay. Remove the Matama Spirits, Dragonfly Building and Crystal tiles in the last space, the one that's on the burn space. So that's gone. So, do we slide them down? Yeah, we slide them down. Do you want to do new Bitoku and new yokai cards? And I'll do these.
Bitoku go on the bottom, I think.
Bitoku
that's
first.
It, that's it.
That slides down.
The graphics in this are really nice.
They are.
It
Yeah.
is a bit busy trying to work out what I can do
Yeah.
on my turn, but it is really, really attractive.
Yeah, they've done a really good job of making them look nice. Okay, so we've got all sorts of new buildings. I'll just show them on camera so everybody can see. New buildings, new dragonflies, new Mitama spirits, new crystals. Move the pagoda counter back to the spring space, and we do year 2.
Oh, I didn't move it to the winter, but never mind.
Okay,
It's not a disaster.
So we all draw cards until we've got 4 in hand. So I've got 1 in hand from the previous turn. So I draw 1. I've now got 2.
So we shuffle our discard.
Shuffle a discard.
Yep.
There's a deck building element to it. A small one. Matt's popped in from Devere Games. Hi Matt, thank you for joining in. We're doing okay. First game, but I think we're getting it. So there's the 4 cards in hand. And then we reap the fruit. So has anybody got any purple crystals? No, because none came out in the first round, did they? Right. That is it for spring. So we move on to summer. And it's me first. Right. I have a million things to do. I don't know what to do now. So this is the point where if I really wanted to grab something
So
early,
isn't that a purple crystal?
no, it's pink.
Okay. Pink, purple, all the same to me.
Yeah. Okay. So. Wow. I'm going to put this down. This is my new fancy yokai card that I drew. So that unlocks that space. I get a +1 amulet. I've got so many amulets. And I get this. So I get 1 resource of any type and I get 2 movement points. So the resource I'm going to take is... I don't know. Let's take some... I don't know really what I need. I'll take some stone. Okay, and then 2 movement points. So, I could, if I really wanted to, go there and get that. But, no, I'm going to go 1-2. Now, this bridge space, you can't cross that bridge unless you have advanced 1 space on your Bitoku path. But that's it. I got the resource, I got the 2 movements, I've unlocked the dice, I got that, I'm done. First action taken.
Are there any places where I can get amulets? I can get...
There's your building here, there's all of these. These get
Yeah,
amulets.
Right, right.
I think that might be it.
So if I'd unlocked one of these, I could send any of these dice to here to get first
remember,
player and
you
a
can.
really good amulet.
So as a free action,
I could.
you can burn
I
that
see,
pilgrim
yes.
to unlock a dice to then go
Because
there.
I've already
Don't
got
burn a
one on
pilgrim.
the path to enlightenment over here.
Yeah,
So maybe that's what I want to do.
you're going to do
So I'll
it.
spend this
That's gone, out the game.
over here.
Yep.
Right. Spend that to unlock this so that... yes, if I put it here,
You get a
I
+2
get one
amulet,
of these and I can do the
and
building.
you can do the building action,
Yeah.
which is 1 movement point and 1 point to Arthur.
Hurrah!
So, movement. I can move on this track.
Yep. That's it.
Or move on the Bitoku path, which I haven't
Which
even
none
started.
of us have got yet.
So I will move
Not
on.
strictly true.
Isn't it? Oh, you have, yeah, but Robert hasn't.
So I could move to here,
Yep.
which would get me
+1 amulet and 2
another
points.
amulet.
Or you could move on, or you could start a new one.
So I think this says one
Yeah.
person who's reached the lantern.
An
position.
illuminated space, yes.
Yeah. So if I move here, I get another amulet, and I like the amulets because it makes it easy for me to work out what I'm going to do with my dice. So.
Yeah.
And that's 2 points.
2 points. You are now on wheat pan.
So I've gone there, I've got that, I've done that, done.
Arthur got the point. You've reached the end. You've gone to sleep. You got all the bonuses. Yep, done.
Okay, I'm going to play a Shin Ukami on here.
Okay.
Unlocks that dice.
Gets you a Kadama movement.
Kadama movement. Oh, that could, oh no, that's on the board.
Yeah.
No one has moved on. Oh, it's much the same. I'll move on that track.
Okay.
Um,
And then you get the card ability, which is a Dragonfly or a Mitama
I'll
Spirit.
take the Matama.
Which one would you like?
I can't even see them here. So one of them gives me movement. The left
So this one is the cheapest. This will cost you 1 jade, get you 1 point, and it is a wild card one. This one will cost you 1 sake, get you 1 point, and is a green one. This is a red one, which costs a Saki, and then either a Jade or a Saki, but 3 points. And this one is a turquoisey one, costs you 2 Saki, and then either a Jade or a Saki for 5 points. But there's abilities on them as well.
Go on, I'll take the cheapest one.
Cheapest one costs you 1 Jade.
Which I've got.
Gets you 1 point. And when you take it, you get a resource.
Of my choice. I'll have a Jade then, I suppose. Get the Jade back. And then I can connect these two up as a free action.
Yep, that's an immediate thing that happens now, and you get the bonus of the dragonfly.
Which is... what does that symbol mean?
I can't see.
Sorry.
Let's have a look. That symbol is... you can put your pilgrim around one of the rocks with a discount of 1.
I shall do that then. So I take an active pilgrim.
Active pilgrim.
Around one of the rocks. So
Yep.
Go anywhere.
Yes.
Go there.
And then he goes
Discount
to sleep.
of 1, so I'll pay nothing.
Yep.
And he has gone to sleep.
The whole flipping them over is just a visual reminder that you now can't do anything with them.
Okay.
All done?
I'm not sure. So what did I do? I went...
Played the card.
I played the card. I got that. I've
You did that. You've
done
unlocked.
that.
That's it.
So I think that is it, yep.
Okay. So, interesting. Very interesting. I need to do that at some point. Yeah. Oh, wow. There's not that many rocks left, is there? If indeed I really want any more. I kind of want this. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, there's a lot in this game. Scott made a comment earlier on that there's so many things you want to do in the game, but you need to focus on some of them. Like, I want to build a building before it's too late. And there's some quite nice buildings out here. There's some new ones with some new stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. And because I've got a card for buildings, yeah. So I want to build. Now. I am going to go with a 3, but I'm going to boost it with 2 + 1 amulets to make it a 5. I'm going to put it here. So I am going to get to take either a building or a crystal with a discount of 1. Oh, I could go for the 6. I'll tell you what, I'll go for the 6. I'm going to do it. Yeah. So I'm going to boost it to a 6, which means I get to do both a building and a crystal, both at a discount of 1. So I build a building for free, and it's going to be this building.
My God.
And it's going to go... It's going to go here. So that gets me 2 movement up on this track. And it gets me a +1 amulet. Do like me amulets. Okay. So that's me building done. Then I'm going to take a crystal at a discount of 1. Now there is a purple crystal there, and we do like purple crystals, don't we? But I'm going to take this pink one. So I take it for free. It's going to go there, which unlocks my 3rd pilgrim. So I did that, and I can use this as well, if I want to. But I'm not sure I do. I think I'm happy with the rocks that I've got. I don't think I want any other rocks. So, yeah, that's me done. I've gone for a 6. Good move? Question mark? The chat will tell me. Anybody who's played it before, is that a good move? The 6s seem really good. Certainly here, where you get to do both things. The 6 here, maybe not so much, or here, because it's just 1 extra. But here and here, where you get to do 2 different things.
That is really good.
Seems
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to play a Kitsune, which is a fox, and that unlocks this dice. This one gets me another. Can I have a 1 value?
Another amulet.
Yes, please. And then I can have a jade or a sake. So I'll have a sake, please. Oh, there is a sake.
You got some?
Yeah, that'll do. So
Don't be fooled by the rocks that he's got. He's still, yeah, very good.
and then I can do.
That's it, isn't it?
That's it.
You played the card.
Yep.
You've unlocked the dice, and
Yep.
you've got the card bonus. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send a dice to here.
So, because it's a lower value, it means you don't get to do this, but you still get to do this.
I'm not going to send a dice.
Okay. That's the other advantage of me putting a 6 out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It locks
Okay.
locks other people out unless
Yeah,
they
I'm
can get up to the
6.
number 6. I've got quite a few of these now,
You do,
so
yeah.
that's potential for me.
I might leave that one there for a bit.
Damn it. Right, okay. I have to think of a different plan. Where could I send that dice? Ah, okay, that's interesting. Alright, I'm going to send the dice to a forest space. It's going to be this one.
Okay. It's a 3.
So I get 2 movement points.
2 movement points.
So
and
I-
then if you want to take
So I
that,
can send this guy to here, I believe.
not that one. You move your Bitoku.
Ah,
So that one goes
that
to
one.
there.
Right.
So you get the bonus that's printed on the card.
So there's some points,
2 points, putting you up to 8 as well.
and there's a choice of a rock or what's the other thing?
Or moving one of these guys to be next to a rock.
Yeah, move a pilgrim
Yeah.
to around a rock.
Which might have a cost
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, okay. Default assumption is I'm going to afford the cost in a minute. All right, so I'm going to move an active pilgrim to a rock. It's probably going to be this one. So that was that icon. What else is going on here? I can. So I've got 2. That was only one. That was one of my 2 movement points.
Yep.
The other movement point is I can move this guy along
Yep.
here.
Or start a new one. Yep.
And then I can choose to pay a point to you for a.
Not to me. To Robert.
To Robert.
Robert will get a point for you to get a +1
so I'll have a
amulet.
+1 amulet.
Yeah.
To add to my vast stock of +1
One for
amulets.
green, please.
1 point for green.
You want to give you the point as well? Okay.
Okay.
Seems reasonable. Done.
So. I can't send a dice out. I could move across a river, but I'm going to leave that one there. So I'm looking at playing a card. Oh, I got this one. Ah. Yeah, okay. Do I want to build another building? I think I do, because of my rock here is going to get me points for buildings. So I think I'm going to play this card. I'm going to play it here. That unlocks that dice. I'm going to get 1 sake. And I'm also going to build a building. Now that building is my second building, so it's going to cost me a stone. And I'm going to build this building, which I am going to put here. Building matches. I get 2 movements up on 2 Kodama movements up, and I get another +1 amulet. Play with the most +1 amulets wins, I think. Yeah, done. Played the card, built the building, got that, unlocked the dice, done. Yeah, there was no teach at the start of this video, but hopefully you're getting an idea of how it plays.
Yeah, I'm looking at... Okay.
I think we're doing all right, considering none of us have played it before.
I'm going to send this one into the forest. And I want to send it with a value of 4
Okay.
to here.
So,
So to make it a 4, I'm going
boost
to
it.
discard that one
Yep.
there.
So that becomes a 4.
Yes, which means I can do that thing
You
that
can do
gets
that,
loads of
and
resources.
you can do that, but you can't
which is
do
what I
that.
want.
So you basically get 4 resources.
Yeah.
What would you like?
So I'll have a wood and a stone, please.
Wood, stone.
A jade and a sake.
Of each.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay. Dice placed. Stuff taken.
So what happens if there are multiple buildings of the same value and they're
I think you can
triggered?
use one building.
Okay.
Use the forest action and or one of the building actions. Yeah. As long as the dice placed was that
Yeah,
value.
I don't think the situation has arisen, but it could arise. Right, what do I want to do next?
Well, if Robert had placed a 5 there, it would have... You could have then chosen which one to use. I just realised this building was really good to build because the bonuses were great, but actually it's quite difficult to use. But the ability of it's powerful. It's just
because you need to have a
because you've
number
got to have a
5 dice
5.
there.
You've got to go there with a 5
Yeah,
for it
is
to
it
work.
possible?
I
Because I
can't
can't see
see-
them.
Yeah,
I
okay,
can't see
yeah.
the
We'll
5,
put them in
yeah.
the top right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
Can actually see
But the
things.
colours of these symbols are also relevant for my
That's true.
stone resonance at the end of the game.
So, is it my go again? I think it might be.
I think it's your go.
So I've
Well, I've had
done 2
I've had
things.
3 actions.
I've had 2. And you,
You've had 3
so it must be me then.
because you've got 2 dice missing and a card played.
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay, so I'm probably playing a card.
You need everything in this, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need more cards to be able to burn cards because that's 3 points.
Yes.
You need the Bitoku path cards.
All right.
It seems a good idea to
Well,
to
you
burn
don't need
one
them,
card
but
every round.
It does.
For points.
It's 3 points, isn't it?
So I'm playing it in Omushi, which gives me
Yeah.
a jade
And then either a wood or a stone.
and a wood. On lots of dice. That's me done.
Okay. So I've got the 2, and we could send that 2 out and go and do some fancy stuff. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to send a 2 out, but we're going to boost it with 3 amulets to make it into a 5. And we're going to put it here. Or do I make it a 6? Do I do it again? I'm doing it again. It's a 6. Boom. Right. So I get to take a dragonfly and a Mitama spirit, both with a discount of 1.
That is good.
So I'm going to take this dragonfly here, which normally costs 1, but I get a discount. So that goes there. And then I'm going to take this, which normally costs 1 sake, but I get a discount of 1, so I just get a free point. So I go up to 7 points. And now because I've got combos together, I join them, and I get the dragonfly bonus, which is a crystal at a discount of 2. So I'll take that, I'll put it there, which makes that, and goes there. Right. So that was from the 6, that got me both of those 2 things. Now I'm going to use this building. So that is, I think it's draw the top 2 Bitoku cards, choose 1 and... Yeah, it is. So I get these 2, I choose 1, I keep it, and I put the other one to the bottom. They're almost identical. I'm going to have that one. So again, if you're just tuning in, what should happen is these cards, They should go to the right of your player board and form a path along it, but we're putting them underneath just to save space. Discounts do not apply to both, says Thomas. Ah, might have got that wrong then. I'm happy to pay it because
It's a discount to either.
Is it a discount
Maybe.
to either?
Maybe.
Rather than... Okay. Just see what the rulebook says. It says... where is it? Is it the first one? Pay the indicated cost and obtain 1 Mitama Spirit tile and 1 Dragonfly with a discount of one of these tiles. Yep, absolutely right. Okay, so I'll pay the Sake for that one. Thank you. It's not quite as good now. When I used a 6 there,
iconography is
did I
slightly...
cheat?
I think probably.
I think I cheated there, which means I need to pay a stone. There you go. We fixed it.
Which means the iconography is not as confusing. Not as confusing.
Not as confusing as I thought it was. Yes.
I think I want to play this one to get one of those. But if I get one of those, can I afford it?
Dragonfly or Mitama?
So I'm thinking of a Mitama.
You can afford both of these.
Okay.
If you really wanted that one, it's 5 immediate points. But it's going to cost you 2 Sake and then your Jade. Which you do have.
Yeah, I'll do this.
Okay, so you're spending all of that.
I haven't decided which one to get yet. So I can get one of those things.
Right. Or you could take a Dragonfly.
So if I get that Dragonfly, it gets me a resource.
You actually get a resource for taking it.
And it says free up a dice and get 2 resources.
Only when it's
it gets
connected.
completed.
Yeah. If anybody in the chat knows the theme behind this game, I'm curious to know what the meaning behind the Dragonfly and the Mitama spirits were. Don't go to any great length, but just if you can let us know what the thematic connection is between linking these two together. I'm curious. It's probably in the rulebook.
So, yeah, the most expensive cost 2 of these and one
Jade or Sake.
Yes. So I could afford it. It's 5 points.
It's 5 points. I mean, none of us know what a good score is.
Well, there's a bit of a clue that you can flip this over if you score 100.
It's under 200.
Which is the... I go for the cheaper one.
This one?
Yes, I go for the cheaper Mitama
So 1
Spirit.
Sake, and then either a Jade or a Sake.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Let's spend
you
a
get
Jade.
3 points, putting you up to 12, and you get that. And the ability of that is
1 resource,
or a +1
thingy.
amulet.
So I'll take a Jade, and because I've already got some thingies. Ooh, but that's 6. No, I think I'll leave the Jade, and I'll take another amulet because I'm thinking I'd like to try and get up to 6.
6 is good.
So I'm seeing what Paul's doing, and those 6s are quite good.
The downside is when I cross the river, it goes down to 3.
Oh my god, that's true.
That's the big
So maybe I
disadvantage.
won't. Anyway,
You've linked another Dragonfly.
so that one matches with that, which means I can go 2 forward on a track
And move
send
somebody
someone
1 backwards.
Back. So
And again, you can split those things
yes,
if you
I can
wanted to.
split. So let's have a look. Where are we? 3, 5. So that one's quite good. Go forward 1 on this, and forward 1 on this. That's
You're
2
doing well on
forward
those tracks.
movements, and then somebody else back. I'll send this one back.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, makes sense. This makes sense. You all done?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 +1 amulets to change that to a 3. And I'm going to send it to here, where I get 2 movement
2 movement points.
So I'm going to send this 1,
Yeah.
2. I have a Bitoku.
You started on the path,
step.
so yeah, you can do that.
So that's legit, I
Okay.
guess. And then I can gain an amulet.
Use the building if you want.
Yeah.
Robert gets another point. Okay. So I could go across the river with either of my 2 6s, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to play Imamushi here, which activates that dice. I get a movement point. So I move to here. I'll do that in a second. And I also get a stone. So because I've now advanced my Bitoku from my path onto here, I get 2 immediate points, put me up to 9. And then I either get a rock or I can send one of my pilgrims next to a rock. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of my pilgrims and I'm going to put it there, which costs 1 resource, but it means it's going to count for both of those. And I'll spend a jade. Done. Did that, did that, did that, moved that, did that. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Robert.
So how can I get crystals?
Here.
That's the way to get crystals.
Or here.
Yeah.
Or here.
Lovely.
I think.
So to do that, I need to get a 6.
Or taking that card and then playing that card.
Ah, yes, yes.
But that right now, that's it. You can take a crystal.
Or this card.
No, you're right.
If I get this card,
yeah,
that's the way of getting crystals.
and you could take that.
So
card.
that's what I'll do, because if I try and go here, you might jump me and get that.
Yeah.
So if I go here, across
cross
the river,
4 becomes a 3,
then I can get a magical card.
and you can take that card.
Yeah, that's the card to take.
There you go.
Thank you.
Done. That just goes into your hand.
Lovely.
Right, so I am going to cross the river, I think.
So I think this symbol here means a
It's a
matama
completed
that's
one.
either been...
It's this. Oh no, it's not.
This one here,
That's
one
that.
is one that's been
Yeah.
been paired
Yeah,
already.
you're right.
I think that's one that's either been paired or not.
Correct. Yeah.
But each matama can only be used once.
Correct.
For your thingies.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm hoping that my current plan is that these 2 things cover that.
Yeah, you've got that.
Unless
sorted.
I start picking up more of these cards.
Yeah.
But
I'm tempted to get another vision card because I think I'm going to do both of these.
All right, I'll cross the river.
Confident.
We're using that to a 2. I think it's a pick. What was this third option again?
It's any two
well,
different
lying on a
ones
rock.
of those 4 things,
Okay, the 4th thing.
which is vision card, placing a pilgrim next to a rock, getting a rock, or moving 1 Kodama.
Or I could take one of these cards.
Yeah.
Ah, this symbol I've not seen before either. What is...
It's unlocking a dice.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think I'll take this card. Oh, sorry. No, I'll
All
take the Bitoku card.
Okay.
Remember I had a plan, which I've now forgotten.
Okay.
Is that me done? Probably. Yeah.
Just noticed. Can get vision cards there as well.
Yeah.
sorry.
Ooh.
I've no amulets. Because I spent them all getting 2 6s. Because I was a greedy.
So that's when you're paying for that double action when they cross the river.
When they cross the river, they
But
go
if
down.
they don't cross the river, they don't have to
No,
do
but
that.
they're probably going to cross the river. They probably are.
And be sadly reduced.
Um,
I won't be sad. I don't think you'll be sad either.
so I'm tempted to go here. I'm going to go here. I will take a +1 amulet. And I will take another vision card. So I did say I wanted a third one. You can go ahead, Robert.
Yeah.
You've no interest in doing the movement point?
I think I want to do this.
How do you mean? Oh, there's that. Sorry, yes. Yeah, you can have a point.
That's
I forgot
pretty
about that. I'll have a
I
movement
thought I'd
point.
remind you.
Yeah, thank you. I did want a movement point, which can now be that
2.
because I've done that. Sorted. Well, I'm totally having that one because I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, this is good. I like this game.
And this to there. That's
It is at the upper
I
limit,
see.
I think, of my complexity, what I'm comfortable with. But I think we're doing.
Yeah, I think it's the sort of game you have to play.
I feel that too.
But I think we're doing quite well considering none of us have played before.
I think you'd have to play 3 or 4 times to have a good idea of what a strategy was, to be honest. But, sorry, you can always have a strategy, but
Yeah.
to have a decent strategy, to understand the priorities of things.
So it might be a good idea to play.
I mean, I like these because they give me direction. That's telling me what I need to try and do to get
this
points.
is quite good.
All right, so if you study those, we'll know exactly what you're going to do.
Well, exactly. I need to build another building. And that's it.
I would like to put this into play in the forest, which means
It's still locked.
Ah,
It shouldn't be locked
shouldn't be
because you've
because
got
I
a
played
card
a
there.
card there. So
It
sorry.
shouldn't be locked.
Right.
Ah,
So if I want to put it into play here, I think I want a 4 because if I do that,
so is it
it's-
possible
it
you've
needs a
taken
5.
the wrong dice off? Because shouldn't there be a dice on the
Could be.
far right?
shouldn't there be a dice here?
They should.
I don't think so because I think I did something which unlocked a dice. Oh, I know. I used one of these
You
guys
did.
to unlock,
To
a,
unlock a
dice
dice.
to go here
You did.
because I wanted that thing.
Yep.
So I want to put this one on there.
Yep.
I don't think that 5 one is a very good one for me because it helps me to move.
Well, you'd need to boost your dice by 4
Um,
to do it.
this one's already. Yeah, I haven't got
It
any
would-
people
would-
that could go. on
Oh
the path.
yeah, you've no
And I haven't
pilgrims.
started my Bitoku path yet.
Yeah,
either.
movement points for you right now is not
so
good.
it's not useful. So I'll escalate it to 4. So that means
You need-
sacrifice
you need
3 of
crystals.
these things. I do want crystals.
You need
yeah.
crystals to unlock your pilgrims.
So I mean, I could get one of those crystals, but they're not really crystals that I want. So I'm hoping to get something better next round.
Yeah,
So if I use these 3,
that one becomes a
spend
4.
those to make a 4.
Yep,
Put the 4 there. I can get more resources.
you get
And
4
hopefully-
resources.
Yeah. So let's have a jade.
You got some just
Oh, yeah.
just there.
Let's have a jade and another sake and and a wood and a stone.
Okay,
Wait a
you
minute.
got all that over there.
Now I have a stone. That is stone, isn't it? And I'll have another sake.
Jade.
Sorry.
Okay.
Green thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So at the start of the game, it seemed to me a bit of a no-brainer to cross the river. Now it's becoming increasingly apparent to me
Is
that it may
it?
not be a no-brainer to cross the river.
I don't know. The stuff
Well,
over
for
the
one
other side.
point, it's
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to cross the river,
1 point. It's quite good. For 3 points, it's
and
That's a
I
question.
am going to take this card,
Yep. Okay,
which comes to hand, I believe.
which comes to hand. Well, I'm now in that position of do I cross the river, which is a -3 on my dice. But the stuff on the other side is actually quite nice, to be honest. Although thinking about it, a pilgrim around this is only 2 points. A pilgrim here is potentially more. Oh. Yeah, this is tricky, isn't it? Do I want to... Then again, you're looking at points for Bitoku cards of different lengths. So there's that as well. Yeah. Gosh.
Enjoy your decision.
It's painful.
Yep.
It's a painful
I can
decision.
see it is painful.
I am going to cross the river with a 6, which means I lose 3 points, and I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cross the river, so it becomes a 3, and I'm going to take this card into my hand. Done. Wow.
So I could cross the river with this one, which could help me to put people next to my stones. Could get me more vision. I'm not sure I want more vision cards yet. Could help me to move Kodamas. Play a Nezumi.
Okay.
It's one of my recent purchases. So that lets me put one of my...
You don't have one?
I haven't got one.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I won't do that then. So to get one, I need to get a crystal.
You need to get a crystal.
So
yeah,
all
your pilgrims are sleepy.
So yeah, you've locked that out of me by playing your 6. So it's a good play. I'll play that. So I can't do that bit, but I can get a crystal using
well,
that
this
card.
is interesting. Can you do those things in any order?
Oh, maybe I can.
Because if you can do those in any order...
Oh, that would be nice, yeah.
If anybody knows the answer to this, let us know. What we're thinking is that Robert can choose this action first to get the crystal. Getting the crystal will unlock one of his pilgrims, which he could then place there. I'll see what the rules book says. Playing a card. Activate the yokai card by carrying out the action shown on the card. This step is optional. Now, it doesn't have an action, it actually has multiple actions, but the action is B, yeah, the action when played. So it's not clear, but it doesn't say the action must be carried out from left to right.
I think I've seen some things in the rules about doing things in any order, but I don't know if they relate to the yokai.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So yeah, it just says the action that they offer when played.
Somebody says, I believe you can. Thomas Leitner.
Yeah, I think you can.
Lovely.
There you go. So
That
yeah,
suits
you can
me.
do that.
So which one do I want?
You can have a gold crystal or a gold crystal. It's one that's going to give you 2 points whenever you take a rock, or 1 point whenever you take a Mitama spirit.
Yeah, I'll have the
This
latter,
one?
please. Even
So
though I have
this
to
is
pay
going to
for
cost you
it.
a resource.
So let's pay 1 sake.
But that goes there, and you now have
Great.
that who's awake, who can now go and stand by a rock and go back to sleep.
Lovely. Yes.
Oi, wake up! What? Go over there. Sit down. Right, you can go back to sleep now.
I think these are really cute.
They are.
And it looks to me, when the eye is open, that they are enlightened.
Yep.
Because they see what is behind the surface of things.
But it's actually the other way round.
Yes. Because that one's enlightened.
That one's enlightened.
And it's got his eye closed.
Yeah.
So that feels a little bit weird, but I think they're so cute. So yeah, that one's sitting there.
Yep.
And it's going to go over here. So where's better? I think I'll put it here. No, it's better to put it here. That gives me more points. And
Okay.
I don't have to pay for that one, do
Yeah,
I?
it's free.
Lovely. Go to sleep now.
I think if it bothered you, we could house rule it so you
Do it the other way.
No, that
It
would
would be
really
confusing.
confuse people.
Oh, true, for sure. So back to me, I believe.
Yep.
I am going to spend the amulet to boost... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not at that stage yet. Fine, okay.
It's not unlocked yet.
It's not unlocked. It needs to be unlocked. Does it make any difference? Not hugely. I'll play a Katsumi to unlock the dice. Gives me a Jade or a Saki. I'll take a Saki. And I think that's it.
I pass.
I could do one more action by moving that there, which would get me a Bitoku card, and I do need a Bitoku card.
Two different things there. I wanted to do lots on the tracks in this game, and I started and then got pushed back, and then that's
there's so many things you can only do a fraction of them.
That's it. Yeah. I do need to do a bit more up there, but I've kind of started. See how far I can get that along. Is that 8 points at the end? It looks like a 3 from here.
It's an 8.
But is it an 8?
I think it's an 8 because that's a 6.
It's got to be an 8.
It's got to be more than
oh yeah,
a
there's a
6.
3. Yeah.
So
It's a long way there.
I don't think I'm going to get there.
moving across the river and getting a Bitoku card because I haven't got any yet.
Okay, Arthur.
I'm going to spend an amulet to increase this to a 2. And I'm going to send it over here somewhere. Oh, I can't go there, you're already there. Alright, so it's essentially a choice between an amulet and a movement on a resource. So what's the relevance of these?
Yeah, so when you land on one of the gate spaces, you get the points indicated and the gate.
Okay, so that's not a gate.
That's not a gate.
space.
No.
Okay, well I'll go here. So I get an amulet back.
Yep. You get a movement point for that,
And I get a movement point.
and you get a movement point for
two
that.
movement points. So and that is move someone back to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Robert.
Yes. Yeah, when we say someone,
Some Robert back to.
that's the
On
thing.
the
that's-
Kodama tracks,
Now-
you can't move them back on these tracks.
It has to be said for those people watching, these tiles, these were randomly chosen at the start of the game. There's a big bag of them. So there's probably about 20 of those to choose from.
But actually, my first movement point will be to go here.
Yeah. Getting you a +2 amulet and 4 points, putting you up to 13.
So there's a +2 amulet. And my second movement point will be. Oh, this is not a Bitoku move, is it? So
Yeah,
Or
that's
is it?
fine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll move there, giving me 3 points and another 2
With the
amulets.
3 points, putting you up to 1, 2, 3, 16.
See, I was kind to you.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You didn't do it. I've already passed.
I don't think I can do any more actions.
I'm out of actions likewise.
We are all done. Right, so we move to autumn. Turn order changes. And green jumps ahead of me.
My green.
Green goes first, then purple.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's,
did, yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
highest position.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah, right.
The top.
and then we do winter.
That one, then. That
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
that one.
okay.
Guardians
So that's
return
the
home.
third position, but you didn't. Your third position anyway.
Oh, I'm still last. Marvellous.
So
Right.
Guardians return home.
I still haven't got any.
Spirit's Virtue. So again, if you have 5 cards at least in total, which I do, so I'm going to burn that one
Ooh.
for 3 points. Putting me up to 12. How are you two feeling about burning cards? Did the stream die?
So yeah, I'd like to. I'd
Right,
like to
the
burn
stream
it.
died and it came back. Okay, right.
So-
Didn't notice anything here.
So if I used. No, I don't want to burn that one or that one. 'cause
That would
they're
get you
quite
6
powerful.
points if you burnt it.
So you add together 2 dice, but
Yes.
the dice remain as they are,
yeah.
so you can keep using them. So yeah, I want to keep that because I'm collecting those type.
Yeah.
I'm collecting the fox ones. I want to keep that because it gets you crystals, and I want more crystals.
But they still count if they're
So
burnt.
I'll burn this. I'll burn this one, which is just 3 points.
Yeah. They still
they still
count,
count if they're burnt.
which is why you're saving them up.
Oh, I see. So if I burn that right,
Yeah.
That's what I've been
Right.
assuming.
I
still-
Because
you
if
still
that's
keep
not
the card.
case, then
I see.
Apparently
yes.
there was microphone noise earlier. I don't know why.
So-
Nothing's changed on the microphone.
Yeah, I might as well do that one for 6 then.
Okay.
Could you put 6 points on green?
6
please?
points for green from 13 to 19. Yeah, let us know on Scott on Slack what type of microphone noise and at what time stamp. I can listen back to it, but nothing's moving, so I don't know what it is.
yeah. So
Unless one of the microphones is faulty.
I'm going to burn the Shin Okumi card.
For 3 points.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Putting you on 19 as well. Right. Okay, so we've all burnt a card. The yokai say farewell. So any card you have on your player board go to your discard pile. And the Great Spirit advances. And then Snow in the Forest. So that goes...
So the Great Spirit has not been advanced? Or has... Where did we start there? Or we
we started there. So, yeah, we move on to round 3.
So...
It's right. That's year 2. That's year 3. Okay. Yep. Okay, so Bitoku cards and yokai cards clear. Those have all gone. These shuffle down. And we get some more stuff. I will show people on stream what we've got. 1, 2, 3.
And at some point we draw up to...
It's all gold.
4, is it?
That'll be spring, yeah.
So I'll put some new...
So 3 of those out. 2 more dragonflies. And 3 new buildings. 1, 2, 3 new buildings. Right, I've done all of the stuff down here.
Right.
Put these ones out.
Oh, right.
Yokai.
Never enough yokai.
Right, okay. So that was winter, spring of year 3. So the first thing is purple crystals.
We've
I
got
have
to
a purple
deal.
crystal.
We've got to deal with our cards.
And then we do our cards.
Okay.
So we draw till we've got 4. So I draw 1.
Draw 1.
I then shuffle
My 2.
my
2
discards. Give them a bit of a shuffle. Draw a 4th. And throw them on the floor. Okay, and then we move on to summon. So we're halfway through. Okay. Off you go, Robert.
Sorry, this should be locked.
Oh yeah, dice should be locked. Yeah. Okay. Now, what's my plan? What's my objective? Done that. I need to get that sorted. Lots of gold crystals have come out.
Right.
If you're interested, and we got a few of these ones, including 2 wild Mitamas, and lots of dragonflies,
Right.
and some Ooh.
I'm just
Ooh,
deciding
like
my
that
discard at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, we've got discarded card. All right.
Oh, we do, don't we? Yeah, I forgot about that.
2, 3.
That one.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, is it? No, it might.
Discard that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll discard that. Right. Okay, you'll go.
So I wanted to get a crystal. What's on offer?
Make sure we remove the red X's. Oh yeah, I forgot.
So the crystals are all yellow.
They're all gold crystals, yes.
Which are the ones that give you
points when you do a particular thing.
or benefit? Oh, they're all points, aren't
So
they? Yes.
points for getting crystals, points for taking vision cards, points for building a building, points for when you complete a dragonfly Mitama Spirit combo.
Ooh. Okay, I would like to play.
Are the buildings replenished? Yep, replenished all the buildings. They're all new.
I want to play Nezumi.
That one's nice. Building or crystal?
Crystal. First crystal, please.
Yep, it's free.
Lovely. So that goes there, unlocks one of my dudes.
Yep.
It's worth doing just to see the eye open.
It's great. And you unlock the dice. Now,
Yep.
do you also get that 2 points? I wouldn't have
It's
thought
a
so.
purple.
Well, no, it's whenever you take a crystal, you get 2 points, and you
Oh,
just take
I
a
see.
crystal. I wouldn't have thought it would apply to itself.
I don't think so.
No.
because it said that when you go here and build a building,
You don't
you
get to
can't
use the
use that building
Yeah.
now. So
I would think it's the
probably
same thing.
means- Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my Nezumi done.
Yep.
Thank you, little mouse.
Ah. I just worked something out. Yep. Okay. It's me next, isn't it? Right, I am going to play this card to here, which unlocks my 6 and gets me a +1 amulet. And I'm going to send a pilgrim to around a rock. So I'm actually going to send one here, which is going to cost me 1 resource. And I get 2 movement points. So I'm going to go there and there. So I've reached the gate. So what that means is I flip that over, I get 4 points immediately, putting me on to 16, and I get the benefit of the gate, which is a +2 amulet, and this, which is 2 cards from the yokai deck.
Right.
I keep one, put it in hand, and put the others on the bottom of the deck. I'll have that one. Thank you very much.
Does this go to the bottom?
That goes to the bottom. Now, the thing is, because I have now reached a gate, whenever I start on this area again,
Ooh.
I can start from there.
I'd forgotten
That's
that.
good.
Because
really
I've
good.
reached that gate. So that is now a starting point for me.
That's really good.
As
want to.
this one is presumably for me.
As that one is for you. But no, it's only when you're on a gate space.
Oh, right, this is not a gate. This
No,
is
it's not a
temple.
gate
Alright,
space.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done. I did that.
locked
I did
in.
that. I did that. I did that. Your go. No, your go. Arthur's go.
Yeah. Please don't miss me out. Okay. I am going to use a... Oh, no. Yeah, what am I talking about? I'm going to play a card. Shin Okumi. Right. Shin Okumi goes down here. He allows me to unlock a dice, which could be that one. Then I can take a dragonfly or a... Is it Matruni or Matuni?
Mitama spirit.
Mitama.
Which one do I get the immediate benefit from? Is it Matama?
The spirits, yeah.
Okay, I'll take the spirit then. What have we got?
So the first one is a turquoise one that costs you a jade, gets you either a movement point or a +1 amulet. The next one will cost you a sake, get you 1 point. It's a wild one, moves your Kodama up by 1 and somebody else is down by 1. The third one is a wild one that gets you 1 movement point, costs you a sake and either a jade or a sake for 3 points. And the last one is red, gets you 1 resource or a +1 amulet, costs 2 sake and a jade or a sake but gets you 5 points.
Yeah, I think I'll take the expensive one.
This one?
Yeah. So,
So,
it's two
sake. And then either a jade or a sake.
Jade.
Okay, you get 5 points immediately.
So I can't reach if you don't mind.
So you are up to 24. And then you immediately get either a resource or a +1 amulet.
I'll take the amulet. And then I get to do this
Yep.
thing, or it unlocks that, and I get to do this thing, which is move
One of
my
your Kodamas.
Kodama. I believe you get no points if you're not off the bottom of the track, is that right?
I'm thinking that's probably to be the right rule.
Yeah, that's right.
Even if,
yeah.
okay.
You need to go.
You've got to be in it to win it.
So we'll get off the bottom of the track
Yeah.
again. Actually, yeah, right. Okay, done.
In fact, that raises the question because I sent you back to the beginning, but are you allowed to send someone back to the very beginning? Because
Don't
by
remember
doing
seeing
that,
that you can't.
by doing that,
Nobody pointed it out in the chat, so
yeah.
hopefully you can.
Is that me now?
Yep.
I'll play. Ooh. Yes. Where can I get more of these?
Here.
Oh yeah.
Here.
I'm already first player. Yeah, you've got a crystal that does that. haven't you?
Yeah.
I guess some of the yokai cards do that too, don't they? But I haven't got those at the moment. these things. So she's the wild card one. Yes. 3. So I'll use this one here
As a
a
3.
3
Yep.
to get a crystal.
Okay. Which one
Crystal
would you like?
I want is the one which is when you build a building you get 2
So it
points.
costs you 1 resource.
So let's spend one. Spend 1 sake for that.
So that goes there, giving you another pilgrim.
Lovely.
Wakey.
And that means I can
You
do this.
can use that if you want to.
If I do,
You get a rock.
so I could put something here. I'm probably going to put a guy there. So so that's to do with the
That's
people
to
at the
do
top
with
of
the Kappa
Got
cards.
one of them.
That is for that type of spirit. That's for that type of spirit. So that's the only one that's no good to you. All of the others are worth currently the same, depending on if you're able to take any more of these.
And what does the other person get? A point. That's fine. Yes, I'll have.
Well, that other
one,
person is
please.
you, so
Oh right, so
you,
I don't
so
get
you don't get the point. Yeah.
Right. So I'll have this one.
Yep.
Lovely.
Put that up now.
Okay.
My
I
go.
think that's me done.
Okay, so I'm going to play this Kappa card here to unlock that dice. I get 1 movement point plus another 2 movement points. So I'm going to get 3 movement points in total. So we're going to start here for 1, and then we're going to go 2, and then we're going to go 3. So that gets me 6 points. Bring up to 22, gets me a +2 amulet,
Yeah.
and I get a +1 amulet for that.
So that's another place where you can get amulets.
Yeah. So what have I got? I've now got 2 on illuminated spaces and 1 on a gate. Done. So I'm happy with that. I've done that. I've done that. I haven't done that yet. I need an extra building, but that's okay. Played the card, done all of those things. Yeah, we're done.
Me then.
Yes.
Right, so I am going to play a +2 amulet to increase the value of this dice to 4. And I'll plonk it down there.
So 4 is a
Either,
building or a crystal, and you get a discount of 1.
I'll take the crystal.
Okay.
What have we got left? 2?
Every time you take a vision card, you get 2 points, or every time you complete a Dragonfly Mitama combo, you get 1 point.
I'll take the vision.
Okay, so that costs you 1 resource.
Does it matter? Any resource?
There you go.
Yeah, it would. And that goes on one of these?
Any one of those.
Any one of those.
Doesn't matter which one.
Is there any difference in that?
No, they're all 2 points at the end of the game.
This chap wakes up. Hello. And I could
You could get a rock
get another rock.
if you wanted a rock.
Do I need another rock? It's actually quite debatable. So I can't quite make the symbols.
Turquoise spirit, red spirit, or Kappa cards.
Kappa cards? What are they?
These ones.
The ones with
Oh
the
right.
two-
Oh yeah.
two big
Sorry.
yellow
The
eyes.
card's named Kappa. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. So that one is actually worth 2 for you because you've got a red spirit and and you've got a wild spirit.
Okay. Well, then that becomes a no-brainer, doesn't it? So you get the points to Green Robert.
Have a guess point. Points are quite close.
My go?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Yeah. I think I'm done.
When on my last turn, I got this crystal. I should have got 2 points because
should have
every
got
time
2
I
points.
get crystal, I get 2 points.
Okay. Yep.
So, do I want that crystal? I'm going to play.
So you didn't bother with crystals, but now they're all the rage.
Well, now I found a way.
now you found a way
I've
to get
worked
crystals.
out how you get hold of them.
Yeah.
That south southeast corner of the map was a mystery to me, but I'm starting to work it out. So let's play that there.
So it unlocks the dice.
Unlocks the dice. So I'll do this bit first. I could get that crystal. Not sure it's that. Maybe I'll do a building.
Okay.
Because when I do a building, I get 2 points.
They're
as
both
well.
worth 2 points.
So let's see what.
No, in fact, your
buildings-
next building is worth 3 points.
Let's see what buildings are. Because I want to be building the olive and the light grey
Yep. So there are.
ones.
There's an olive one there. There's a light grey one there.
Right. So they all cost this. Don't
They all cost a stone and a wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's build a building. So I need to pay 1 stone and 1 wood.
Yep. Which one would you like? Depends where you want to build it as well.
So
Because the olive building can go there, there, there. Whereas the grey building can go there, there, or there.
Alright, the grey building gives somebody 2 points, and I might
1
get
point.
a point.
Yeah.
The olive gives someone an advance.
Kadama, and you get a point. And they're both ones. They're all one value buildings that are out.
So I'll build that grey one, please.
That's the one I didn't want you to build.
Here.
So that moves this up by 1.
I've paid for it. I'll put one of my people on.
Yep. Okay, and you get 2 points.
Lovely. Yes.
Putting you up to
That's what I was
24.
trying to achieve. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's that. I've got no crystal here, unfortunately, but
Right.
oh, it's this one. Yeah. Oh, and then then I can send one
a
of
pilgrim
my
to-
pilgrims to here.
Worship a stone.
So let's see. Let's send one of these to here.
This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. I'm going to put this on here. Shinukami. I'm going to unlock that dice. I'm going to get a Saki. And then I'm going to buy a spirit. And the spirit I'm going to buy is going to be this one. I'm going to spend 2 Saki to get myself 3 points. Getting in the lead, just. And put that on there. And that gets me 1 movement point. And I'm going to start another pilgrimage. Now, am I going to be able to get to the end, do we think?
Maybe.
Oh, I've got to try it. haven't I?
You need to have. You need to.
I need to have done
on your
another-
Bitoku path
Yeah.
to go
on.
past the bridge.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do it. So I'm going to start there. That's me done. Did that. That took that. That got me a movement point. Yep, done.
So it's back to me, I think, then.
Yep.
Now,
And I'm all done for playing cards.
there was something I wanted to do. Oh, it was that.
Dicey's next. I need to look at how I can get a Bitoku card. Crossing the river, obviously. There.
So I'm going to send this dice, which was previously unlocked, make it a 4. Which gives
Two
me 2
resources.
resources.
And then another 2 resources.
And another 2 resources
Yep.
to nobody gets benefit from.
Correct.
it.
That's one of the ancient buildings. So
Yep.
in a 4-player game, you wouldn't use tiles on here.
So 4 resources.
And
So
in a 2-player game, you would use them.
I have 2 of those.
Everywhere. Back to you, Robert.
And a brown. Actually, instead of that brown, I'll take a Saki.
All right, I see. Yep. I need a Bitoku card and 5 more movement points this year. It's going to be tricky.
Let's put this dice, which is already unlocked,
Yeah.
onto here.
Okay.
I think that's the one that I want.
Gets you a +2 amulet. Secures you going first in the last round.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. So can I have a +2? Oh yeah.
On that. Right.
Well, you can still
And then
choose.
I can do one of these things.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, I keep forgetting
So
about those.
that's points.
2 points
That's
or
a movement on. So I could move on this track,
Yeah.
or start a new guy on this track, and I'm still at the beginning. So,
And if you move along the Bitoku track, you'll get 2 points.
2 points and a resource.
yeah, I think I'll. Yeah, move along the Bitoku. So 2
So
points,
you do
please.
that action,
So I get a point.
which means Arthur gets
Right.
a point,
Right.
and then you get 2 points
Yes.
and a resource.
So let's have a stone.
Meanwhile, I'm coming in with a 6. So I get to take a Dragonfly and a Mitama Spirit, and I get a discount of 1 on one of those things. So I'm going to take this one, getting that as a discount. I take that, I'm going to move me up 1 on this track, and I'm going to move Arthur back 1. Okay, so that's that done. Then I'm going to take a Dragonfly, and I'm a little nervous about taking another vision card at this point. This is the first question, well, not the first question, but question for those people who've played the game before. How many vision cards do you think you should get? How many vision cards have you taken in a game? Because 3 I'm comfortable with. Taking another one at this stage might be a little dangerous. Whereas taking one of those cards right now could be quite nice, but I'm going to take that one. I'm going to put it there. And then I've made a pair. So I've made another pair. I get 2 movements on a track, and I'm going to move this one 1, 2. Okay, so I put my dice on there. I did both of those things. The spirit got me a bonus. Then I made a set. That got me a bonus. And now I'm going to use this building to take a Bitoku card. So I get 2 of those. And I choose which one I want. And I want to choose a different symbol from what I've got already. And there's hang on. Combo-tastic. No, I'm going to choose that one. That goes to the bottom of the deck. Okay, done. Arthur.
Okay, I think we are in unlocking dice time. So,
No response yet from anybody in the chat. The yellow crystals are active from your next turn. Ah, so that said Ross. Right, okay.
I'll play that.
Yeah, so in other words, the yellow crystals were
Unlocks
confirming
that.
they don't work on the turn that you buy
Yeah.
them. Thank you, Ross.
We'll take a wood. That's me done.
That's you, Robert.
I'm thinking of crossing the river here.
Did Paul get a point for buying the spirit? No, I don't think I did. I owed a point, thank you.
Right. Yeah.
Well spotted. Yeah, because I got the 3 points for buying that one, but then I forgot the points for buying that one.
Let's have a look at that
Awesome
chart
stuff.
of points.
Yeah, I mean it's all very close here, but end game points could be anything. We don't know yet.
At the bottom, I'm looking at this card here. What's
Yeah.
the
So when you throw it
discard?
away, it is basically Stone and Saki together. However many of them you've got, you get a point for either, to a maximum of 12.
And
Yeah.
you don't throw them away.
No.
I see. So you build up a big stock of stone and sake,
Yeah.
and then throw that card away.
And then throw that card away, get a boatload of
And then-
points.
and then you win.
Right. Yeah. So I'm going to cross the river.
Yep.
I'm going to get that card.
You're going to take that card. Okay. Well, I want lots of movement points. I want want lots and lots of movement points. So I'm going to use a 3. I'm going to boost it.
6.
I'm going to boost it to a 6. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get 4 movement points, which is going to be 1, getting me 3 points. Put me on to 29. I move 1 on a track, and I move the other people back 2. So I move to there, and I move that back to there. Okay. I've then got 3 other movement points, which will be 1, 2, which I'm allowed to do now, 3. And I can use this if I want to, but I don't want to. Because I don't think I need another amulet.
You got right.
Although, if I got another amulet, that could be another 6. Go on, I'll do it. I'll take another +1 amulet and give Robert a point.
Thank you.
There you go. Done. Arthur. So Scotty's saying 3 player, 1 player got maybe 5 or 6, scored all of them. Thomas says he easily fulfilled 6. Yeah, you see, I was a little nervous about taking an extra vision card at this stage. But yeah.
So it's all about the vision.
Well, it's not all about them. It's just
It's one of the things you can
I
do.
like to have direction. I still need to build another building. That's it. If I drew another vision card that required buildings,
Then you might think...
I might. I mean, you don't have to keep it. That's the thing. When you draw the vision cards, you could choose to put both on the bottom. You don't have to keep
get
one.
one resource instead.
Oh, I forgot that. Yes.
That's your consolation
Yeah.
prize.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll cross the river. I will take the
Bitoku card. Okay. Third different one.
Yep.
Yep. So that's what, 7 points at the end? No, 4. 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16, 22. Right.
That's me done, I think.
Play my Imomushi, which is a funny looking thing with lots
It
of
is.
eyes.
Yes.
Something I never heard of when I went to Japan. That unlocks this thing, and I can get 1 wood or 1 stone. So let's have a wood.
Well, I'm going to use this 1. I'm going to boost it to a 6. Because that's what I do. Now, if I go here, I can't cross the river.
Do you want to cross the river? With a 6.
Possibly not, actually.
Really, you want to play your 6s at the beginning of the round to lock other
to
people
block,
out of the
block
spaces.
out the spaces. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think I'll go here. And I will do a building and a crystal. And I get a discount of 1 on one of those things. So it's my 3rd building. It's going to cost me a stone and a wood. And then I'm going to buy the crystal for a jade. So now the building that I wanted has gone, which is a shame. But if I take that one and that one, so I'm going to put the building here, which moves me 1 space up on there. That's that done. And then the crystal is going to go here, which wakes that guy up. And that's that. That's that. I think that's that. Now I could do this, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to give green a point and take this rock.
Rock on.
Because I've been collecting Kappa cards. So I was hoping nobody would take that. Right. Done.
So we'll go. Do we? I'll have an amulet. I'll have 2 vision cards.
So you can keep one of them and throw the other one away, or you can throw them both away and take a resource. But Robert, if you want to go ahead with your turn. Oh, unless Arthur wants to use one of these buildings.
I probably do.
Okay.
I think I'll keep that one. So that one goes
That
away.
one goes to the bottom.
Then I have the choice. I can have a movement point, which is attractive,
Yes.
2 actual points or a Kodama move.
I will take my movement point. So move me Bitoku token.
Yeah.
Give me 3 points.
1, 2, 3.
And
It's all very close points.
And then I can choose between putting a rock out or putting a guy on a rock.
Yeah.
I'll put a guy on a rock.
There's only 1 rock left here.
I spurn that rock. Okay, I think that's me done. Oh no, I took a vision card, which I think gives me 2 points.
Gives you 2 points. So 1, 2. There you go. Okay.
I would like to place this into the forest, boosting it to a 6.
Yep.
In order to go where you are and get the double action
Yep.
thingy.
So building
Which is
and
quite
crystal.
nice.
Well, there's no crystal.
Oh, really?
There's no crystals.
Right.
All the crystals have gone.
I still want to do that.
But you've got to go. You've got to be a 6 if you wanted to build a
If I
building.
want to do any stuff then,
Yeah.
so I might as well, yeah.
So you build a building at a discount of 1.
Because if it doesn't cross the river, it's still a 6 in the next round, so I'll get some
So
benefit.
it will cost you 1 stone.
So, yeah,
You get a discount of 1.
to build a building.
Yeah. Because
Oh, I see.
your next building is 2 stone.
But where am I getting the
You get
discount?
a discount of 1.
Ah, because of my 6.
Yeah, because of the.
Right, yes.
So in the end game,
Or a
is
4
the
or 5 would give
is
me
the
some-
Bitoku scoring for how
One
far you've
stone.
advanced, or just the number of cards you've got?
It's the number of cards you've got. Yeah.
number of different types.
Yeah.
So it's basically the
Yeah, I got
different
it.
colours of those.
That bit
Chinese
I'm aware of.
characters.
I wasn't sure if the position on the
Position of the
Mattered.
Bitoku doesn't matter.
So yeah.
Which
I
one do you
wanted
want?
to build a grey one really, but those are both. Those are both. What colour are they?
Red.
Oh, they're red.
Both
ones. Yeah. So where can I build?
Everywhere except here. Depends which one you want.
So that one frees up dice.
That
This
one
gives
unlocks a
a
dice.
resource.
That one gets a resource.
Oh yeah, wherever I put it, I can move my Kodama,
Kodama,
can't I?
one
So
space,
that's quite relevant. I'd like to move a Kodama. So let's 2, 5. So yes, I'll build the left-hand one,
This one?
please. On that thing.
Yeah. So you
I've paid
move
my stone
1
already.
space up.
Yes.
You pop your building on there,
Oh yeah.
and you're done. Right, my cards are full. My dice are all out. Do I want to cross the river with one of these lovely things? I'm thinking that I might do.
I've got a question for you.
yeah.
Because that card is
How
quite
would you
nice.
pronounce? How would you pronounce that word?
Well, ignoring the fact I don't know what the accents mean, yokai is how I pronounce it.
Yokai? Yokai? I don't know.
Yokai.
It's yokai.
It's
Yeah.
yokai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you pronounced it correctly, Paul.
Yokai.
Yeah. When you before, but I was interested to see if
I'm going to go there.
that's what the line means.
Oh, it means it's,
It means
an
it's
O
not
rather
yokai.
than yokai.
It's
a
yokai instead
right.
of yokai.
It's a longer.
I'm probably not going to remember that, but okay.
So I've crossed the
Paul-
bridge, across the river, gone down to a 3. Trying to work out which one of those I want to take. Because that is quite a rare card. There's only 2 of those in the game.
Right.
And when I advance to there, yeah, we're going to take the Bitoku card. So that goes on there. Alright, thank you. Which goes there. Done. Arthur.
Cross the river. Being on my 3. I will take this card.
There you go.
which
Back to you,
visits
Robert.
My hand.
I don't think I can do an action. If I'd gone here, I could have crossed the river. but
Yeah.
because I've gone there, I can't.
Yeah.
and I really wanted to build buildings.
Yeah.
So
So you're done.
yeah,
Do I want to cross the river with that one? Bearing in mind I don't have any amulets left. But that would be... Yeah, we'll do it. I'll go there and take a 4th Bitoku card that's slightly different again. Back to you, Arthur.
I might be out. I've got no one who can cross the river. Oh, I can play a card. Not quite out.
So Michael is saying that there's no one way to score. Yeah, there's lots of different things you can do. So many different things.
Okay, so I play my Nizumi card. This moves my...
Move 1 Kodama piece.
any Kodama.
Any Kodama you like. We'll move off. Or...
Yes, when I was saying it's all about the so-and-sos. I was just saying...
Yeah.
I didn't really mean that's the main way of scoring points.
Then
I just meant...
I can...
That's one of the
one
things
way of
that you
scoring.
can
build
do.
a building or a crystal or no
There's
crystals.
no crystals, but there is a building left.
Well, I'll have the building in.
So it's going to cost you, your second building, it's going to cost you a stone.
Stone.
Where would you like to build it?
That's a stone, isn't it?
Yep. It is red.
It's a red one. So where are we limited to?
There, or there.
Can I see it?
Yep. And of course it will move your Kodama 1 space.
All right.
Interestingly, Kodama is the name of the service on the Shinkansen line.
Okay.
The kind of
I put an ownership
slightly
marker on
slower
it.
trains,
Right.
which stop at more stations, are called the Kodama.
Are they?
trains.
Okay, right.
And I get to move something?
That moves that to there.
Okay.
Done bonuses for doing buildings?
No.
Nope. Did you get your 2 points when you took a
Vision card, yes.
vision card? We did, okay. Roberts
I've
passed. Yeah, I'm done as well.
So I really must be finished now. Again, nothing across the river. No cards to play.
No dice. Right.
Done.
Okay. Autumn. Turn order. Green
And yellow, yeah?
and yellow, then purple. Okay, right. Winter. Guardians return home. Come on, Guardians. Back you come. Spirit's Virtue. So if you have 5 cards, you can get rid of something
Okay.
for points.
Yeah,
I
I would
am
like to do that.
going to
Oh, it didn't
burn
quite work.
the Nizumi. No, I'll burn the Shin Ukami card.
Sacrifice my
I'm going to
Imamushi.
burn this for 6 points because it's for every enlightened one that I've got, and I was just 1 short of getting a 3rd. So I've got 2 of them, so that's 6 points.
Right.
That's 35. How many points has everybody else got?
Sacrificing this one for 3.
3 points.
Oh, they go here, don't they?
Oh,
Yep.
sorry, yeah, the Ukami was 3 of them.
1, 2, 3, and 3.
Oh no, sorry, no, put it back. It's 2 points per merged thingy, is it?
So just 2.
2.
Yeah. Okay.
Okami is the correct pronunciation.
Okami.
Okami. Shin
Okami.
Actually,
Okami.
given that, I think I'll burn the...
Different card.
yeah, this... Oh no, that's 2 per building. Yeah, I think it'd give me more than, wouldn't it?
That would give you 4.
Yeah, so I'll burn that one instead.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The yokai say farewell. So those cards
Bye bye, yokai.
go to my discard pile.
Thank you for your help.
The Great Spirit takes a step. We're on the last round.
Oh,
And then we...
last round already. God. Last
The
round already.
Great Spirit is going to ascend soon.
All right.
Okay. So we remove all of the Bitoku
Yeah.
cards. And we get the final tiles on here.
So we draw that one, and then we take 2 out of here.
2, 3,
2 out of there.
4, and the final 4 buildings. 1, 2.
And we have to discard some.
Three.
Is this winter now?
This is winter.
Let's move the Move the pagoda.
Okay, so I've done down here in winter.
So I've done my
Taken
discard.
off these
That's
cards.
not till spring. So yeah, so
Put
we
out
do,
the new ones.
we do that in winter. Yep. Mic issues again, apparently. I don't know what the mic issues are. Nothing's being touched. Nothing's changing, unless anybody's touching their microphone.
Maybe we're getting excited.
Could be.
I am getting excited. I'm trying not to touch my microphone.
Right. Okay. And now we do spring. So I get 1 wood. And then we draw up to 4. So I draw that one plus 2 of these.
You haven't got any that give you income, have you?
No.
It's the purple ones, I think.
And then out of these cards, I choose 1 to keep.
1 to discard.
Sorry, 1 to discard. And based on what's come out... Oh, I'm short on resources now.
Lovely.
Very short on resources.
2,
Oh,
3.
oh, this is going to be tricky. How am I going to build another building when I need stone? And the best way of getting resources is here, isn't it?
That is pretty good. I mean, I think that was a random. That could have been.
That could have been
a
anything.
different thing.
There's like 5 or 6 in
But
there.
where it is,
And where it is
you
as
can
well.
get a whole pile of resources.
Yeah, lots of resources here. And who's going first? Not me. Okay, that's going to the discard pile. Done. Nope, I wasn't adjusting anything to my right. There is nothing to my right.
Right.
There's this to my left, but no, I wasn't touching anything.
So I haven't picked up the one that I wanted to pick up.
Oh right, okay. Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm sure I can formulate some kind of a strategy. Ooh, but there are effects on the board that allow you to pick up a card from here. Are there?
We did see one earlier on, but I don't know
Well,
where it is.
this one lets you do that,
That-
but
yeah.
you need to pick that up and then play it as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm not seeing
are
any
any
other
of
ones.
the high-powered buildings
No.
let you do that?
No, afraid not.
So it's my turn.
Your turn.
Now I've got this 6. Might be a good.
Oh, they should be asleep. Sleepy pilgrims.
So yeah. Play this one. I think I want to get a crystal. Oh, that goes up.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to get a crystal. So we got a crystal there. Oh, that's a purple
Yeah.
that lets you pick up.
So
But
this
that's
is
during the spring phase, isn't
exactly,
it?
or
And
at the
we're
end
in-
of the game.
We're in summer now.
We are in summer. Remember, the
So-
purple ones do trigger at the end of the game,
Yeah.
but that one is pretty useless
yeah,
because
it's a bit late.
it's
now.
drawing a card, and that one's pretty useless as well because it allows you to unlock a die. Yeah,
So what that middle
So that pink, one,
do?
I could put the pink one
it's a Kodama movement.
in one of these places,
Yeah.
couldn't I? And might be useful for me. Yeah, I'm trying to get loads of crystals basically. So, what does the 4th one do?
This one, every time you put a pilgrim in a temple gate space, you get 2 points.
Yeah, I'll have that pink one, please.
This one,
So, do I have to
you have to
pay
pay a
for
resource.
crystals?
Yep,
Where does it say that?
there.
Right, yes.
Pay any one resource.
Yeah. Let's pay wood.
Okay. And you get 2 points
So-
because you got a crystal.
That's it, yes. And that'll unlock a guy.
Yeah.
So let's put this right there.
It goes here and it unlocks that
All
one.
right. Yep.
Yeah. No, the microphones are not attached to a transmitter. They're just lapel mics on our clothes.
Okay.
Okay.
Done my Nezumi.
Arthur, your go.
Okay. This pilgrim's had a sad accident,
Uh-oh.
which allows me,
He's been burnt, has
which
he?
allows me to unlock a crystal.
Unlock a
I've got a
dice
dice,
early,
and I can
which
use
means you
the
can then
dice.
use it
To go here.
to go there.
Give me a thing and a vision card.
You get 2 vision cards. And it's interesting. Your thing is that if you keep one of them, what happens if you throw both away?
Get resource, don't you?
Yeah, but
you
do you
get-
still get the 2 points, is what I'm saying?
Ah.
No. That is... Oh, no, hang on.
Well, I think it's every time you take that action, then presumably the action
that's what I'm
includes
thinking.
getting the consolation prize if you don't want it.
It's not in here. Oh, no, memory crystals, it is. No, it's each time you obtain a vision card.
Ah,
So if you don't obtain the card,
right,
I doubt you get the points.
right.
So Arthur's going for a late
All right,
game
so,
vision card.
Yeah, so I'll go for that one.
Uh-huh.
I get 2 points for that because I got this.
You do.
This goes away.
There you go. That goes to the bottom.
And I could still.
Let's just line these up here like this. Just
Yeah.
in case anybody can squint and see them.
Yeah, and I could still.
You can still use one of these 3.
Use one of those. I could have a movement point, which probably not do me a lot of use. I could have 2 straight VP. Yeah, okay. So Robert gets a VP, and I'll have 2 VP.
So you get 1.
I get 2.
Yeah, Robert gets 1, you get 2.
Yeah.
Right, okay. My go. So my first action of the last round of the game is going to be... Oh... It's gonna be... Oh, hello. I got choices. Let's go on here and unlock this 6. I do like me 6s. I also get a plus on amulet. Let us know if the microphone issues are still happening, because we're literally not touching anything. So if they are still going on, we've got some kind of issue. I don't know what the issue is, but let us know. So I get 1 resource of my choice. I'm going to take a stone. I'm going to get 2 movement points. So the first movement point is going to be there, which gets me a +3 amulet.
Oh my god.
And 8 points, 8 juicy points. Okay. And my second movement point is... Am I going to start another one on another path to enlightenment? And I think I am. My second one is going to start... No, I want to end up there, so I can't start here because you can't go backwards. So it's going to have to be here. Although I can get there. Okay, so that's my 2 movement points for playing the card, and I got a stone, and I got that, and I've done that, and that's it. Done.
Have you got any of these that trigger when you play that kind
No.
of thing? Right.
No.
So I think it's me now.
I think I forgot to get a point for that, but never mind.
I'm going to put my 6 on the board.
Here we go.
I think I'm going to go there. That's quite good because it means I can do a building and I can get a crystal.
Yep. Buildings and crystals. Oh, that's an icon I've not seen before.
Is it an A?
It's an A, so I
story,
guess it's use the ability of one of the A gates.
which are not as good as the B gates.
Right, okay. Because the Bs are further away, aren't
Yes,
they? Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to go there.
So
I can get a crystal.
crystal and a building. One of them you can get a discount on.
Ooh, wait a minute. I'm not sure I've got enough resources.
Your next building is going to cost you 2 stone and a wood.
Yeah.
So no, you can't afford a building.
So maybe I need to do something else.
One stone short of a building. Okay, thanks Chrissy for sending me the message. I can listen back to it, see what it sounds like.
So yeah, I can sort of.
It's just weird because we're not
those crystals.
We're not touching anything.
So I think I need to play Kitsune.
Yep, for a resource and a jade.
So unlock that.
Yep.
Take 1 jade, and I'll have a wood.
And then you get a Kodama movement for your pink crystal.
Oh, lovely. So any Kodama can move. So maybe.
We haven't moved that far up the tracks.
Can I go into second place on
You
that
can.
one?
There you go. Smiley faces.
So that's that one.
Okay,
Yep.
Arthur.
Okay, I am going to play a Shin Okumi. Who's going to unlock that dice. And he's got a special ability to unlock a dice. And then I can have a dragonfly or a spirit.
Dragonfly or a spirit.
I will have a dragonfly.
Okay.
No idea what's available.
So get a resource for this one, or pay a resource for either of these two. This one will allow you to take a yokai card. This one will allow you to take a vision card and a resource. This is a vision card and resource. This is a crystal at a discount of 2, which is basically any crystal.
All right, I'll take the crystal at a discount.
So this costs you a resource to take it.
Okay.
And I say you'll get that because you've got a spare spirit. So that connects together.
Yeah.
You get a crystal at a discount of 2. Which one would you like? These two do absolutely nothing.
Then I'll take the one that might do something.
that might do something
What does
if
it
you
might
arrive
do?
at a gate.
Oh, it's to do with...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And he goes on here?
Yep.
Waking up this guy. Okay, I don't really anticipate getting to a gate, but we'll see. It might happen. It's not quite finished though.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
this lets me move...
Yep, 1 Kodama movement.
Am I on 0 on any of them? Yes, I'll move the 0 guy.
This one?
Yeah.
Move to there.
Then I think I'm done.
Okay, so I'm going to move the 6 to here. I'm so glad that you were 1 resource short, because I am going to do both. So I'm going to build a building which is 2 stone, but I get a discount of 1. And I'm going to build this one, I think. Or do I build this one? No, I'll build this one. And the crystal he's not going to do anything, so I might as well just take that one. Which gets 2 points and unlocks that. Right, so this building is going to go, so it's grey. Yeah, so I'll put it here. It gets me 2 movement up on here, and I get a +1 amulet. So I did the 6, I got the building, that was my 4th building, I got the crystal, I got the discount, I can then use either one of these 2. That rock is worth 1 point to me. No, it's not, it's worth no points to me. I could take a resource. I don't think I want either of those. Those buildings are rubbish. Why have I got this card in hand? That's rubbish. I don't want that. Oh. Okay, so
I'd hate to be playing this game with some analysis paralysis. That would be
I
horrendous.
think I'm done. I think I'm not going to use either of these buildings. Might be my mistake, but no. So yeah, I'm done. Robert, your go.
I'll put my 6 there.
Yep.
And I'll do a building and a crystal. So I think I'll do the crystal first. Well, I might as well do the building first. Make sure.
Do the building first and make sure you pay for it. Because
So,
for you, it's going to cost. You're going to have to get the discount on the building, aren't
That's
you?
right. Yes, because it should be 2 stone and
Yep.
1 wood. So with a discount, it's 1 stone.
1 stone and 1 wood.
1 wood. So I would like
Which
to
one would you
build.
like?
I think I want to build another olive building.
There isn't one,
So, isn't there?
but there is another grey. Grey gets you
no,
points.
So I've got,
But the grey can only go here. That's all right.
1 grey. So that's a blue one. So they all move. So are these in layers? Are those?
No. They were
Right.
completely shuffled.
So
Yeah. All shuffled together.
let's have a look. I think. Does this? I think this is
It's for either.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh gosh! I
You
didn't
thought it was for
realise that.
both?
I thought I had to have a pair.
No. For either
Right,
of those two
okay,
types
so I'll
of
build the
buildings.
grey one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's got to go in here.
Okay, fine. Yep. There's my.
Move your 2
thingy.
spaces up on there. You've paid for it.
Right.
And you want to pay 1 resource for this crystal.
Yes, please. So let's pay a jade.
Or a crystal, which gets you 2 points.
Great. And when I built the building, I should have
You got another 2 points.
Did I put a building out just now? I think I did, didn't I? Or did I? Was it
No,
this
I
thing?
don't think so.
No, that's been there all along, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right, whatever.
All done. Big turn. Arthur.
Yes.
If you've got both of those two, that space is great.
Hmm,
Really good.
Right, so I'm going to place a dice.
I want to build another building now.
It's
I don't think I
going to
can.
be a 3.
Don't think I can.
It's going to get to there.
Gets you 1 resource.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wonderful.
You didn't want to boost it?
No, I don't want to. I don't. Well, I'd get more resources, but actually, I might boost it because I have.
Because they're worth points at the end of the game as well.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I could make that a 5. 5.
Okay, so you get 2 resources.
2 resources.
And then you can choose any of these 3 buildings.
Yeah. Right, so I'll have a jade and a wood for sake of argument. And what buildings have we got? We've got a thing that gives me 2 movement points, and we've got a thing that gives me who knows what.
Gives you either that or
Oh,
that.
the benefit of one of those things.
Yeah.
The 2 movement points might be more useful at this stage. I think 2 movement points. That's a.
So I get a point.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Oh, and
And another one of those that I don't need.
so 2 movement points, which I could use to launch another pilgrim.
Yeah, you can send another pilgrim on the journey.
Bosh.
Don't think it can start there, can it?
Oh, sorry.
No.
I'm misreading the board. Okay. It could get into there. Is that right?
Starts there and then moves 1. Yep.
Yeah. Can't go there because there's someone already there. Can't go there, it's too far. Okay. Right. That's probably me done. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to play this here. Unlocks this dice. I've got 2 movement points for this. And then another movement point for that. So, my 2 movement points is going to be there and then there. Getting me 3 points for finishing another thing. And another one of these. That's the 2 movement points. And I can send a pilgrim to around a rock. So I will, and it's going to be... Now that's worth 3 points. That's actually worth 4. So I'll go there. Spending a resource. Okay. So that's that done. Then I've got 1 movement point, which is going to be to there, which gets me 4 points. And I get a rock or send somebody to around a rock. So I'll send that one to there. Done. Yeah, so I've just done all of that stuff. Yep, that's me done. Did I just go after you?
I don't think you did.
Did I go after you?
I think you went after me. Yeah.
I've done
Okay, that's fine.
1, 2. I think I've done 2 actions.
I've done 3. And I'm going last.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I've done 1, 2, 3 actions. You've done 3.
I've done 3. Arthur's done
1,
2,
2, 3.
3. Right, yeah, okay.
So is my go?
You'll go. Your fourth action.
We're all good.
Yeah, we're all good.
So
Yeah. I've got lots of people up there. That's the thing that I think I've done the most of.
You are a venerable pilgrim, no
Yeah.
question.
Well, I've no available pilgrims
you're definitely
left.
the most enlightened pilgrim.
I am.
And
Yes.
you burnt no one, maybe.
This one's on a different plane.
Oh, it's a shame because I want that card, but to get that card, I go here, which is movement points, and there's 1 movement point possibly here. Okay. Yeah. One, two, three, four. I've got 4 different cards. Oh, okay. That'll be 7 points.
I've got 3, 4. So if I can put 1 there,
Yep.
that's 5 points, which
Nice.
would be quite good. So I should try and work towards that.
One card left.
Where are the things on the board that let me put a person there?
Ooh.
Are there some, or are they mostly on?
Let me have a look, see if I can see one. That building effect, which hasn't been built yet.
Right.
But that wouldn't
Any one of these.
I see.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
if you
as soon
do,
as you send somebody
yes,
over to a river,
yes.
that is one of the 4 options of the 3rd option of
right,
the
because
thing.
yes, that thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So you could do it right away if you wanted to.
So I think I will. One, two, 3, 4.
Just going to show people the top of the track to see how much I've moved my pieces.
2.
Yeah, I've got 5 in an endpoint, 4 enlightened ones, 4 illuminated ones, and 1 on a gate space. Yeah, quite happy with that.
I want to get resources, but it's hard for me to go here because of that 5. I won't do the forest action.
Do you want to buy an amulet? I'll sell you this amulet.
I have amulets for sale.
Only 3,000 yen.
I've got so many amulets. Yeah.
Yeah, probably selling them outside these pagodas.
Yep. Come and get your lovely amulets. 3 for £1, 3 for £1.
Yeah.
Where's it going to go?
I go there, then I'll get 3 points.
You will
at the
get
end
3
of the
points
game,
at the end
and
of the
I get
game.
my
And you get one of
get
these.
an amulet thing, so that's quite good.
Yeah, and you can use one of those buildings if you want to. You
Yeah, those seem quite
can
good.
have a
So
free 2 points if you wanted.
I could. Uh, 2 points, move a thingy, or do that. Have 2 points, yeah.
Okay, just a quick 2
2
points. Done. Right, Arthur.
Okay, so I need to pick up one of these things, which I think is a spirit.
Mitama.
Yes, a Mitama spirit.
All
Yeah,
right,
do you
so-
not have one?
Well,
because you need a combo, and a spare
I
one.
need a solitary spirit. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So I think that means I have to go over here.
That will get you a spirit, yep.
Then the question is, what value do I need when I turn up? So a 3 will give me a
Spirit at a discount of 1.
at a discount of 1.
So you can have either of those two for free, but if you've got the resources, you might want the big one for 5 points. Are you collecting any specific ones?
No.
You are red. There's no red ones, and there's no wild ones, so these don't matter.
All right. So if I want the expensive spirit,
Yep, it's 2 Saki. It's either 3 Saki or 2 Saki and a Jade,
2 Saki,
and you get a discount of 1.
So I could pay 1 Saki, yeah?
Yep, so you get that. You get an immediate 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
It actually goes on your player board there until you've got a set.
Ooh.
Not that it matters, I don't think, but
Fair enough.
okay.
And well,
So that was that. That was that. So you can now do that or that if you want to.
so that would be
Unlock a dice or unlock a dice.
No dice. For that. No, I won't
So-
do either of those. And what's the?
That requires a dice of 5.
Okay, which I could arrange to have.
You would get a Bitoku card. So you draw 2, choose 1, and put the other on the bottom of the deck.
And
And
the Bitoku-
I would get a point.
Yeah. All right. So I'll arrange for that to be
You're
a
going to
5.
do it. So it is a 5, which
Yeah.
means actually you still did what you did.
Yeah.
That's fine. But now you can do that. So you draw 2 of those cards. I get a point.
And these go into play, does it? One I pick.
One of them goes into play, and the other one goes on the bottom of the deck. Yep.
So if I was to get lucky, which I did. Okay, so this one will go into play. This one goes to the bottom.
Yep. I don't know what it is that I'm actually trying to do now. Or do I? Yeah, I think I do. So I'm going to boost this 3 to a 5. Pop it here. And that gets me any 2 resources. So I'll take 2 stone. And then I could use any of these buildings. Now, I could use an A. That's a bit rubbish. That's a bit rubbish. So I'll use this building. I might as well. I get 2 movement points. I'll move 1. That gets me 3 immediate points, and I get a vision card. And if I don't want it, I can just put it to the bottom. So close. Am I in any gate spaces? I'm in 1 gate space, aren't I? Yeah,
That's okay.
which is
That's
fulfilling
Southampton.
that one. I don't think I'm going to get to another gate space before the end of the game. Oh
You've got
no, I
lots of
could.
lantern spaces.
Oh, if I had a pilgrim.
The pilgrim could start here and then move to there.
No, you can't be on both
Oh.
gate spaces of the same gate.
Right, right.
It's a shame, but I don't think I'm going to be able to take... Oh, it's so close. I'm not going to be able to get... How many turns have I got possibly left? Am I just being greedy? I would need to unlock another pilgrim, which would mean getting a crystal of which there are no crystals. And that's the only way to unlock a pilgrim. So, forget it. Both cards to the bottom. I will get a resource, and I will take a Saki. Done. I think. What was it I did?
You went over here, so
I can't remember. I went there. That's it. And I got some
fine.
resources, and I used that, and yeah, that was it. Me done. Back to you.
That's what I find difficult, remembering what the action was.
That I
allowed
did in
me
the first
to do
place.
all of
Yeah.
this stuff. So, I would like to cross the river.
For anybody still
6
watching this
goes
live,
to a
who
3.
do you think is going to win? Let us know.
Looking at the scorecard.
I'll take
Yeah, I mean, I've done
Sheen
quite well
or
because I've got a
Kami.
lot of immediate points.
This goes in my hand.
Goes in your hand. Okay, Arthur,
I'm going to cross the river. We're using that to a 4.
you're going to take the card that I want?
Thing. Probably.
You're not.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's good. Take the Bitoku card. Yeah, because that card's worth 2 points to me. I thought it's only 2 points.
And that was it, I think, wasn't it?
Is 2 points worth it?
Nothing else happens.
I don't know, actually. I thought it was going to be great, but actually, I've only got 2 pilgrims there. It is only going to be 2 points. But, so I'm going to be building another building. So I first do that. I play that card. I get a Saki. I unlock the dice, and I can't take a crystal, so I will build another building. It cost me 2 stone and a wood. Neither. Oh no, that one gets me a bonus. Nice. Right, where's this going to go? It's blue. Blue. There's only one place it can go. Goes there. I move 2 spaces up on this track. It's a lot of heavy breathing. Robert's thinking.
I can't do what I meant to do.
And I think that's it. I played the card. I got the building. I got the Saki. I unlocked the dice. I put that on there. I moved 2 up. And I'm done. Final turns.
Yeah, my final turn's going to be a bit dull. Final turns.
Let me have a look at this thing.
I've got 1 dice to place, and then potentially 3 to move across the
That's
rivers.
a point.
I've got 4 more actions potentially. Ross can't work out who's going to win.
I can't do the thing that I wanted to do with this card,
Okay.
because what I wanted to do is to put it there in order to pick up this card, so I could put this card
But
on my
then
play
you've got
how
that-
many
yeah.
spaces.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to work out if this is any. So
That's good. Joel says he wants to play poker with you, Robert. As long as he'll listen to you breathe, because he thinks your breathing will give the game away.
probably. I haven't played much poker, so I think that's very likely to happen. So I'll play this one,
Okay.
which frees up this dice.
Unlock the dice. You draw a
I
card
can
from
pick
your
up one
deck,
of these cards.
which is man.
That's the one that I wanted to have.
And you get a dragonfly
But-
or a Mitama spirit.
So
I mean, if you
can
can
I
afford it,
afford?
you can afford
So-
it. It's 3 points.
So it costs 1.
1 Saki, and then either 1 Jade or 1 Saki.
Oh yes, I can. So
We'll get you 3 points.
Yeah, that's quite good. Is it, what colour is it?
It's turquoise.
So
Not good for that. Or you could take this one, which will only get you 1 point. But you don't have any pilgrims around there yet.
no. I was thinking I'd try and get another pilgrim there. I can't remember how I was going to do that.
Still going to be only 1 point though.
Yeah. No, if I put a pilgrim there, it's next to this too.
Yes, but in terms of
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So
So if you've got the resources spare, that's probably your better one.
Yeah.
Marco's come back. Yeah, we're just in the last stages.
Yeah, so it costs both of them.
Because both of
to
those, you get
that
3 points.
meat hammer.
1, 2, 3.
And the meat hammer, I get the reward straight away.
You get the reward straight away, which is a movement point.
So let's take one of these things, and the movement point will have to be here.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's go there.
Okay.
So that was my action. I've got one of
Got you
those.
that. You got
I've
you
done the
that.
movement.
You don't get... Oh, no, you do. You get 1 point every time you
Oh,
take
lovely. Thank you for noticing.
There you go. Okay. Arthur.
I'll play a card, which gives me a movement point. And I will move. Am I going to get any more movement points? I don't think so.
All your dice are out.
Yeah. So I'll move that to there.
3
Give
points.
me 3 points and a token. Can I spend a token now?
6. No, it's only at the instant you play the dice.
Okay.
Did you give me my 3 points for that?
I did.
Great.
I think I did. Yes. If I didn't, somebody will let me know. Right. My go. So it's either swimming across the river, or it's placing a dice. Now I don't... Nobody else is here, so I'm not in any immediate rush to go there. So it's a case of... whether I can do something special with this. I mean, I could go here and take loads more of these. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's do it. Let's boost the 3 to a 6 and go here. So that gets me a dragonfly and a Mitama spirit, and I get a discount of 1 on one of those things. These are irrelevant. They're absolutely irrelevant. Because neither of them are going to get me anything at all. So why am I taking 1? I don't know why I'm taking 1. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's fine. I'll take that one. With the discount. So it gets me a point. That's why I'm taking it. And then the dragonfly. Now, I could take another one of these and risk it and see what we get. Or I could just take one of those and draw more of those cards, and if I get Kappa... No, I'll take one of these. I'll take that one. So I'm going to pair that together with that. So I've actually got 4 pairs. So let's see what we get. Now, which action is this that I'm doing? There. So I haven't used the building action yet. Right, okay. Done that, haven't done that. Done that, done that. Yes! Got 1. Okay, so that goes there. That goes to the bottom of the deck. Right. Then, I can use one of these if I want to, and I'm going to use that one to take a Bitoku card. Let's see what we got. I don't have either of those. Oh, that's a super rare one. There's only one of those in the deck. I'll have that one. Okay, done. Robert, you go.
So I'm planning to put this on the board and take it up to 4. But I want to get some resources.
Just show this on camera. This is the super rare Bitoku card. There is only one of these in the deck. So, very cool.
So I can get up to 4, to go here, but if I go here,
You can't do the forest action.
I won't get that bit, but I could
You
get
will
the
get
resources
that.
from that.
Yeah.
So that would get me 2 resources. The reason I wanted the resources was to go here, so that's what I'll do. So I'll boost this to a 4.
Thank you, Ross, for confirming I did give you the 3 point, Robert.
Great.
So you don't get the
goes
forest
there.
action, but you do get.
So that gives me 2 resources,
resources
from
for
the
that.
building.
Yep.
That's useful. So let's have a sake and a jade.
Okay. Arthur.
Play a card. Which gives me a jade.
And a wood or a stone.
All the difference it makes.
All done?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to move that one to there. I'm going to grab that card just in case somebody else decides to. It's worth 2 points to me.
It wasn't the card that I wanted.
Oh, okay.
It was the space here.
It was the space, right,
Yeah.
okay.
So I
Back to you.
don't think I can do any actions now.
Okay.
No.
You're all done, Arthur?
Pass.
Right, well, I've still got 2 left. Now, if I leave them here, they're worth more
Oh,
points
sorry,
at the
I
end of the
said
game.
pass. I can cross the river and notice that. Sorry,
Yeah.
I do apologise.
If you
And
took
it's
that
worth doing
card,
it.
that card is one that I don't have.
Oh, that's interesting. What's it worth to you?
I've currently got 5 different cards. If I have 6 different cards, so it's worth 5 points to me. So that card is worth 5 points to me.
Whereas that card is worth 2 points to me, I think. Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't matter. If you take that one, I can take that one. Just noticed. They're both the same.
Yep, all right. Then that's simplifies it. So I'll reduce to a 4. And I'll take the card that does me some benefit.
Okay.
I shall say, yeah, that thing does me no benefit, right?
And then I will cross the river going down to a
This
3
goes into
to
my
take
hand, I
that one.
believe.
Robert's passed. Back to you again, Arthur.
Now pass.
Right, so my only one action left is, do I want to send this one across the river? Should have been marking these spaces, but it doesn't really matter. That is no good to me whatsoever because I've already got one of those. So I could do that. Is it going to change anything? Yes, it is. So I'll do that. I will go down to 3 to gain 1 Kodama movement, which will be there. And I will take one of these cards. Chance of me getting one at this point, which is good, is very slim. He says, I just need to be very, very careful here that I don't accidentally take one that loses me points. I think I might have found one. Let me just check. Yeah, found one.
That's how I play Ticket to Ride.
What, just grab one at the end and see what you get?
Near the end of the game,
Grab the tickets.
I will often go for tickets, and it quite often works.
There is a 5 across the river, which is impossible. So maybe I forgot to move it down to a 4. Thank you very much for spotting that. Oh, it should be a 3. Okay, so it was a 6. It was a 3. I forgot to move it down. Okay, I think we're all done.
Yep.
So we do autumn. Turn order doesn't change. And then we do winter. So Guardians return home. So all my 3s come back. The Spirit's Virtue. I like this. Not a lot. But I get 12 points for this card. Because I have 4 on illuminated spaces. 3 points for each one on an illuminated space to a maximum of 12.
You're right, didn't like that.
Brilliant.
So 68, and that's that card gone.
I can get rid of this one for 6. I'll get 2 points per vision card.
2 points per vision card, and you've got 3 of them, so 6 points. Robert, you get
I
rid of
wanted
a
to
card?
score this one, which would have been 10 points for crystals.
But it didn't come out.
But I didn't manage to create space on my board to put. Well, I ran out of space. But instead, I will do this one. So that's 6 points. I've got 3
6 points.
Mitama thingies.
Yep, 6 points. Okay. The yokai say farewell, although I think this doesn't matter at this point. Those cards go to the discard pile. Yeah. Right, so we go to final scoring. Oh, it was a 5. It goes to a 4. Okay, thank you. Right. Okay. So final scoring.
You don't normally cheat, Paul.
No. Reap the fruits. So we collect the rewards shown on all of our purple things. So I draw a card from my deck, and I get a wood.
I free up 1 dice.
Yay! Right. Next, first among many. The player who is first in turn order gets 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Number of Bitoku cards. Different Bitoku cards. I've got 7. I think there's only 7 in the game. That is not something I set out to do. But I have 7 different symbols. 22 points. What's that? 90.
You might need 100.
That's good.
But you will need 100, I think.
I've got 1 different symbol.
1 point.
1 point.
5.
5 different symbols, 11 points. Okay, next. Treasures of the Lake. So victory points for positions of the Kadamas in each region of the forest. So first of all, this one. I'm in the first position, so I get 4 points. Second place is Arthur. Arthur gets 2 points. This one. First place is Robert, who gets 5 points. Second place is Arthur, who gets 3 points. I don't get anything because I'm not on the.
Yeah.
I've not left the starting space.
On the bottom.
Here, I'm in first place. I get 6. Ding, ding, ding. I got me 100. Flip that over back to 0. Where are we here? Second place is Robert, who gets 4 points. Third place is Arthur with 2 points. Right, next, here. I'm first, so I get 4. And then you two share the 2, so it's 1 each. And then here, I think we add together first and second.
Yeah.
I think we do.
And we get 4 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Arthur's third with 1. Okay, right. That is the Treasures of the Lake. Now it is the Iwakura Rocks Resonate. So I'll show my player board. If you two want to calculate your own yourselves, I'll work out how this works. So basically, each rock will score points based on its condition, multiplied by the number of pilgrims next to it. So for this one, I'm going to get 1 point, so 2 points, because I've got 2 pilgrims next to it, for each of those spirits that I've got, which is green ones or wild ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 green ones and 2 wild ones. So I've done this 4 times. I've got 2 pilgrims, so that's 8 points for this. And then this one is for each of my blue buildings and grey buildings. Again, I've got 2 pilgrims around it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of those buildings on the board. So that's another 10 points. And then this one is for each Kappa card that I've got. And I've got, again, 2 pilgrims. And the Kappa cards is basically wherever they are, whether they're in your hand, your discard pile, your deck, or ones that you've removed. I've got 5 of them, 2 points each, so that's another 10 points. Right, Robert, your stones.
So, yes, I've got the Kitsune one,
Yep.
which gives me 3 points
3
for every
points for each
Kitsune
of
card.
those.
I've got 3 of them, so that's 9
9
points.
points. 9 points, so 77. Yep.
And then this one gives me 1 point for every green building and grey building.
Green and grey
I've got
buildings.
4 green and grey buildings, so
Okay.
4 points.
So
for
4
that one.
points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Arthur?
Alright, so Nezumi mice things. I've
Yep.
got 2 Nezumi cards.
You've got 2 pilgrims, that's 4 points. 1, 2,
Um,
3, 4.
Shin Ukami. I've got 3 of those
And 2 pilgrims.
and 2 pilgrims.
6 points.
And then this one, I need a red
Red spirits
spirit.
or wild.
Or wild.
Yeah, or wild
I
spirits.
think
You've
the
got
purple
wild
one
spirit.
is a wild.
Purple one's wild.
Okay, so I've got 2 of those
Got
now.
2 of those multiplied by 1.
2
So that's
points.
another 2 points. Okay, right. That is the stones done. Guardians. So add up the current value of your dice and the number of resources you hold. Got 13 divided by 4. I've got 3 points.
Do these get counted as well?
No, I don't think so. It just says the number of resources they hold. I'm not sure what a resource is, but I don't think an amulet is a resource.
1, 2. I think 1, 2.
No. Resource counters are wood, stone, jade, and sake.
Right. 11, so I get 2 points.
2 points. Arthur?
I've got 20. We divided by 4?
Divided by 4,
Yeah.
so 5 points. Okay. Visions. Okay, so let's go through my visions. And again, like I said at the start, your visions can only... Things used for a vision can't be used for anything else. I think I've done all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up the number... I'm going to go through them all sort of together. So number of Bitoku movements, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that one, that one. So all of my Bitoku movements is done. Buildings, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've done the buildings. Illuminated spaces, I'm on 4 of them, which is 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. Temple gate spaces, I'm on 1 of them, which is that one. So that's done. Crystals, I've got 6 of them. So that's that one and that one done. Completed Dragonfly and Mitama combos, I've got 4 of them, so that's that one and that one. What else have we got? We got that one, which is 2 other Mitamas, which I have, and then we've got that one, which is one resource, which I have. So yeah, all of those have been done, which is 6, 10, 26. 26.
We're in danger of being lapped, Robert.
There. Right, wow. Robert's vision cards.
Okay,
Done
I've
all of them?
completed both of mine.
So 8 points.
That's it.
Okay, Arthur, you got 4 vision cards. Did you do all of them?
I think so, yeah. So
Okay.
I need a combo spirit, which I've got. I
Yeah.
need a crystal, which I've got. I need an illuminated space, which
you
I've
got.
got. Bitoku, I've got loads
Yep.
of them.
Building.
Building, I've got
Yep.
2 in play. This is my
Second
second spirit.
Yeah,
This is my lone spirit.
yeah.
This is my second crystal. And this is another Bitoku
Yeah.
card, which I've got loads.
So all done.
So
3
yeah,
at 4 is
12.
12 points.
Oh,
101.
flip the 100.
And then finally, your endgame points as shown on your player board. So again, I'll show you my board. Anything where you've got purple points showing, which is basically every crystal that you've got gets you 2 points. And each of your buildings that you've built gets you points. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 12. 12, 14, 16, 22, 27. So another 27 points. Okay,
So I built 5 crystals, so that's
10 points.
10 plus for the buildings 2, 4, 7,
15.
10, 15.
There you go. Arthur?
Wow, it escalates. Yeah, I've got 2, 4, 6 crystals. 4 buildings makes 10. I think that's it.
10 points. There you go. I think that is the final score.
That was close.
That was close.
At
It
the
was
back.
close,
Close at the
between
back.
you two.
Ooh, close at the back.
116, 111. Things fell quite well for me. Yeah, 192. I think I played right. It just, I really enjoyed it. Not just because that, but yeah, I was quite worried about this game yesterday going into it because I'd heard it was quite complex, and it is. It is a complex game, but
Yeah. No, it is a good game.
once we'd started playing it, I was fairly comfortable with the rules.
I think the issue I have with it is I'm not familiar with Japanese culture, well, Japanese folklore, and these names are just essentially meaningless strings.
Same with me. None of this theme-wise means anything to
It
me
means
at
a
all.
bit more to me because I've been to
Because
Japan.
you've been to Japan.
I know what some of these, like I know kitsune.
I've been to Japan too, and there's still
Kitsune means a fox.
Right.
So I know
well, you can tell from the
Nezumi
pictures,
is a
of course.
mouse.
You can tell from the
So
pictures.
I know some
it's-
of them.
Yeah.
I don't. So it has more.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, getting those... I mean, I got 26 from vision cards at the end, so that was good.
Yeah, I mean, you did
But
fantastic on
these were really good for me in the end. I managed to get 5 buildings out and 2 pilgrims. So that rock was 10 points. I got 5 of those cards with 2 pilgrims. That was 10 points. And I managed to get 3 of those out with 2 pilgrims. So I got 26 points from this. So I got 26 points from vision cards, 26 points from that, and I got quite a lot of
I think
points
some of
from
the
this
rocks
as
are
well.
a lot better than other rocks, I think. Because I've got
There's a lot of different things going on.
There's a lot going on.
I think I'd need to play this maybe 2 or 3 more times before I felt I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
It is nice.
It flew by. It didn't seem like however many hours it's been.
I don't know. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Yeah. So we were 3.5 hours for our first game.
Yeah.
It is a long game, but it would probably be 3 hours if we played it again.
Yeah, I think so.
I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, my opinion of the game, very good, very strong, solid game, lots of decisions, lots of different... Whilst it might seem you've only got 3 actions, play a card, put a dice on the board, or go across the river, they are your 3 actions. Each of those has so many different options of where you go and then what you do. And the tricky part, where it gets a little fiddly, which is very Vital Lacerda-like, is where, oh, I'm going to do this, that gets me this. Oh, that now triggers this. That gets me to take one of these. Oh, now that I've made a pair, that what was I doing again? And you know that's the case with some of Vital's games, but it's also here that one thing can trigger other things as well. But yeah, we are all done. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody for watching. As I mentioned at the start, this wasn't a sponsored video. Thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for supporting the channel and making these playthroughs possible. If you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel directly, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. We're going to be packing this up now. Then we're going to head downstairs for what we having? Dan noodles or something or other?
Paul, you've been accused of cheating.
I'm being accused of cheating. Why? What have I done?
Too many, not enough Bitoku cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But
You're absolutely right. I can't count.
It won't make any difference.
It won't make a difference, but I do want to do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, thank you very much.
I feel so much better now.
There you go. Yes, I only had 6 Bitoku cards. I can't count. It looked like 7. Why did it look like 7? But anyway, yeah, thank you very much. Give the video a like. Leave me a comment. Let me know if it was useful. And as I mentioned at the start, Nithranya's video on how to play the game is brilliant. So if you want to just learn how to play the game, I would definitely recommend watching that video. I will put a link to it in the description of the video later on. We will be back after dinner. We're going to be back tonight with Unfathomable. We are doing a 5-player game of Unfathomable tonight. So if you're interested in that, tune in. 8 o'clock GMT start time. It'll be on the channel later if you want to watch it. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be a very, very different game from this. But yeah, that will be happening tonight.
Slightly less Euro game.
Slightly less Euro game. Slightly a bit more player interaction.
Give me those dice.
And slightly a bit more calling everybody a traitor. Anyway, that will be later on tonight. We will see you then. Thank you very much. Take care. We'll see you soon.